Rumble! It's a stream. Hello, my name is Jordan. I'm the community manager for Card Kingdom / Mox Boarding House. Joining me today is a bevy of employees of Card Kingdom and Mox, and they're going to be fighting it out in our 5-way Ravnican Rumble. We've got 5 decks that are all focused on a specific guild from Guilds of Ravnica. We're celebrating the launch. However, just using the cards from Guilds of Ravnica, you can get a lot done, but you can't have the most rumbly Ravnican Rumble. Instead, we're using every single block from Ravnica. So what's that, 7 blocks? 7 blocks of Ravnica. However, the cards in your deck have to either have a watermark of your guild or be closely associated in the lore / feeling of the card. Because it turns out not every card in Ravnica has a watermark, despite my best wishes. Anyway, let's get started. We have our first 2 players. We have on my right, camera left, we have Chris Cornejo, who is our associate media producer here at Card Kingdom, and you can usually find him behind the scenes as Card Kingdom's Twitch account on our weekly CK Play show, harassing Hallie and I. He will be piloting our Dimir deck. And what's the name of your deck, Chris?
The name of my deck is Secret Secrets Are No Fun for You.
I don't like secrets.
Well, there will be no secrets here. We're all friends.
Oh, thank goodness.
Until the match starts.
Oh, no.
And joining me on my left is Henry. Henry, what are you piloting today?
I'm piloting Golgari. The name of my deck is Golgari Golross. I run the rules of ABC, always bin creatures.
Henry, aren't you actually too young for that reference?
I don't know what I'm referencing.
Okay, fantastic. It's Golgari Glen Ross for everyone. Oh, Golgari Glen. Glengarry Glen Ross is what we're referencing.
Oh boy.
This is going to be great. How are you today?
I'm doing okay. We've got a heck of a stream ahead of us. I'm very excited to see some fantastic Ravnican Rumble-y action. How are y'all? You ready for this?
Oh yeah,
I'm okay.
All right. Before we went live, we did settle who was going first. That will be Chris here.
Totally fair and balanced.
We have resolved mulligans.
No messing with it at all.
I did it, so it's totally fair and balanced.
So
And both of our players have kept 7. So I believe that we can get this thing started.
All right, I will lead things off in the Ravnican Rumble with the powerful play of Island. Go.
Oh, crud.
Yep, that's the scariest play in Magic.
Uh-oh. Ooh, I'll raise you. Forest into spell. Elves of Deep Shadow.
Yeah, you got
Pass
it.
back.
One of Deep Shadow. Draw for turn.
Can't
I will
bolt the bird, you
play
don't
this
have bolt.
here handy Ghost Quarter
Ooh.
into a Night Veil Sprite.
Oh, that's good.
You might not be able to bolt the bird, but you can't just fly right over your little elf.
That's fair. I respect that.
And fix my draws.
Anything else?
Nope.
All right.
I'm not at all biased in this game, but I really want Dimir to win because I like Dimir.
This hand's getting worse and worse and better and better.
That doesn't seem like it's possible. Henry, I believe only one of those things can apply.
Well, see, it's worse because this is happening, but it's better because that's happening. Don't worry about it. Pass the turn.
Oh, that good hand cancel.
No attack. All right. I will untap, upkeep, draw. We will start by going to combat
How dare you?
and attacking. When Night Veil Sprite attacks, I surveil 1.
Surveil is the Dimir mechanic that allows you to look at the top card of your library and either put it back on top or bin it.
I will bin this. 1 Dimir Charm goes into the
Goodbye, Dimir. Ooh, that is a powerful card to get rid of. However, it looks like we might have a friend off of some black mana here.
I will indeed play another island and pass the turn.
Ooh. Ghost Quarter hits basics, right?
Ghost Quarter hits anything.
Excellent. So you do have black mana.
Ish.
I mean,
sort of? In a roundabout way?
Anything else?
Nope.
Okay.
Don't get us copyrighted.
It's never been a concern on CK Plays. We're fine.
Gonna take a life?
Yep.
Ooh, we're going bold here.
Play Plague Crafter.
I'm going to say no with the Sinister Sabotage.
We've got a lovely counterspell. So Plague Crafter is a 3/2 creature that when it enters the battlefield, each player will sacrifice a creature. So it's a good way to get rid of potentially the Elves of Deep Shadow or the Plague Crafter itself and get rid of Chris's flyer. But Chris just said nope.
Joke's on you, nerd. I like binning creatures.
And Sinister Sabotage also lets you surveil. which is very
So I'm going to bin this, my Clutch of the Undercity from OG Ravnica.
Ooh, that is transmute, eh?
Yes.
I don't like transmute.
Stop using all the
I
mechanics.
don't like transmute.
Transmute for 4 might be in there for a specific reason.
Yes, I know, but I've had bad times with transmute.
I'll pass the turn.
Alright, I shall untap, upkeep, and draw. Hey, a swamp.
Swamp.
Well,
Chris taking the powerful approach of having correct mana.
I will start by swinging and surveilling, and that can stay right there.
Oh, I love hearing that. I will take one.
Alright, I will then follow up by, let's see what is in the rest of your hand. I'm going to Thought Erasure you.
Okay.
So Thought Erasure is target opponent reveals their hand, and you take, I believe, a non-land card. Oh, it's so good. But you also get to surveil.
Yep.
Okay, so I have 2 lands.
So we'll resolve this first.
Well, surveilling, keeping that on top.
Surveil happens
Last
after.
hits.
Sir, Judge.
I already knew I was keeping it there. It's fine.
Okay. I've got 2 lands. I've got Find and Finality.
Oh dear.
Ooh, that board
I've
wipe.
got the thing you might take,
Huh.
and I have the reason you won't take it.
So, to pile on there, we have Vraska, which is the thing that should be taken because that card is disgusting. However, you do kind of have the Golgari Feinbroker, which will just let Henry get back Vraska.
It does delay Vraska a turn though, since Vraska comes down next turn with that Elves of Deep Shadow in play.
That's fair.
Meanwhile, we have Find and Finality, 2 target creature cards from your graveyard to your hand.
Feinbroker and Fleet Crafter.
Yeah. We'll still take the Vraska for now.
That sounds okay.
You discard it. I have surveilled. This goes away. I will then cast this here, Passwall Adept.
Ooh, Passwall Adept for 2 and a blue allows you to make a target creature unblockable.
Pass the turn.
You jerk, I was going to swing with my elves. It would have been so cool.
The elves haven't been doing, all that much.
That's fine.
The only life they've caused someone to lose is you.
Yeah, I get that. Okay, I'm going to play the play you saw I was going to play.
Yep, you have done so. I need to stop hitting the hand camera.
Black, white, green, green.
You have
All right,
done so.
trigger.
Yep.
Return Vraska.
Yep.
Land for turn already happened. I'm going to take 1 off the elves.
Mm-hmm.
And I am now banned from Modern.
Ooh my.
So, one important caveat of the Ravnican Rumble is we don't really have a ban list because we already have enough restrictions. So, Henry just played the best 1-mana Planeswalker in the game.
Yes.
The Deathrite Shaman.
The restrictions on deck building, are you done?
Yeah, go ahead.
You can only have 1 of any given mythic in your deck, 2 of any given rare, and then play sets each of commons and uncommons, should you wish.
So, there's only that 1 copy of Vraska. There are potentially only 2 copies of Deathrite Shaman. And on Chris's side, there's 4 of everything because no powerful plays have come.
I will start once again with the mighty Swing for 1 and Surveil 1.
Surveil.
Get in that surveil.
Ooh, I want to keep that, but I don't think this is the right matchup for it.
If you've been at Deathrite gets it.
Yeah, you can have a Notion Thief if you want it.
Oh, heck yeah.
That Notion Thief, though.
Gain 2 life.
Take 1.
Take 1.
Boop. And
Joke's on you. I'm dealing as much damage to myself as you are.
Well,
pass the turn.
actually, yes.
Before you pass the turn, do you want to make this unblockable?
No, I'm good.
Okay.
That's some powerful mind games coming from the Golgari player of spending mana for nothing.
Okay. So, I figured out what's better than Deathrite Shaman.
Vraska? 2
Deathrite
Deathrite
Shaman.
Shaman.
It's 2 Deathrite Shamans.
Seems
So, there's the luck draw of the second Deathrite Shaman. This is actually pretty scary because Deathrite Shaman can eat cards out of the bin and have Henry gain life or Chris lose life, and with 2 of them, it's bad. For a
It's alright. It's fine. It's fine. We're all fine.
It's fine for Henry.
Yeah, I'm having a great time. I would like to go to combat.
Sure.
Golgari Feinberger is going to find you.
Not odd.
Oh, okay.
The Price of Fame. What a fantastic removal spell from Guilds that allows you to destroy a target creature, and it costs even less if it's legendary, and you also get to surveil 2. The best thing about surveil is you can also change the order, so if you want both of them,
I do want both of them.
you can change how they show up. It's great.
Good.
Yep.
Okay.
Think.
And we've got
do
Vraska.
with that dumb card?
I would like a die for Vraska. Thank
That's
you.
not 1-4.
5's good enough. Hand. I am going to tick down Vraska to 2 to destroy target non-land permanent.
No.
It is destroyed.
Goodbye, the sprite. Vraska the Unseen
Pass the turn.
has just,
right.
Vindicate on a stick.
So
Oh no, not Vindicate, because Vindicate.
that was pretty good.
There's no actual card that
If
just
I
says
didn't have
destroy
a
target non-land
follow-up
permanent.
play like that.
That's a follow-up play.
Oh, hello, Sika.
So
Or
Atrada,
Silencer.
the Silencer comes out. I'm also going to play a Watery Grave tapped.
Absolutely.
And then I will once again pass the turn.
Okay.
So Atrada's a fun card that can't be blocked. It's a 3/5.
That's it.
So it's a 3/5 that can't be blocked. That's, fun. Whenever Atrada deals combat damage to a player, you exile a target creature that player controls and you get a hit counter on that card. That player loses the game if they own 3 or more exiled cards with hit counters on them. Atrada then shuffles Atrada into their library.
You've got a great synergy going on here because you can make Atrada unblockable.
It's true.
It's really good strategy you got going on over there.
And if you have double unblockable, then you no longer need to shuffle that card back in your library. That is a lie. That is not a real call. Don't quote me on that.
Judge. Yes?
So,
And
This is the judge fight today, by the way.
why did I decide to table friend the judge fight?
Okay, I'm going to cast Find and Finality.
which part
Which
of it?
part?
Find.
All right. So Find lets you get 2 creatures from your graveyard to your hand. So we're going to grab
Them's
these
two.
2
Return
creatures.
Slatecrafter and Golgari Find Broker.
The only 2 that were there.
Golgari Find Brother. I'm going to try and make nicknames all day.
Chris reacts to Golgari.
I'm going to take up Vraska. Until my next turn, whenever a creature deals combat damage to Vraska, destroy that creature.
Fair.
Specifically Vraska the Unseen.
Thank you.
Don't worry about it.
I wonder if there might be another Vraska somewhere with a
I-
statement like that.
We'll cast Plaguecrafter.
So you will.
Results?
Yes.
Trigger.
You choose first.
I choose first. I choose Plaguecrafter.
I will choose this here Pass Wall Adept.
Goodbye, Passwall Adept. Goodbye, Plaguecrafter.
Pass turn.
The plagues have been crafted, and they are oh so scary.
Alright. Well, Atrada, I don't think I'm winning the game with you. But I'm definitely not winning the game with Vraska on the board.
Cool.
So
Two
So-
triggers happen. No,
Vraska-
that one's a...
that one
That's
is a player.
player.
So that's... Yeah, destroyed.
So Vraska dies due to damage, but then Vraska had the fun plus ability of anything that deals damage to Vraska causes them to go bye-bye, so Atrada went bye-bye. Atrada
That's
had a
it for me.
time.
Okay, end of turn. I'm going to activate Deathrite Shaman, targeting... May I see your library? Or
Yeah.
graveyard? May I see your library, please? Can I
You
just look through your
technically
library?
can. You can't look. You can't turn it face up.
You can have a quick look at it. Ooh, Alex, what's going on is we've got our Golgari player here. Yeah, cameras are hard. Our Demir player here. We have Henry versus Chris, and they're
Lose 2
fighting
life.
for the glory of...
Anything else on your turn?
Nope.
I don't know. Ravnica. There's
Oh.
not really much on the line here.
Yes.
Except Pride.
Glory.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Gold
Your worst.
Glory, Gold Ross, I think.
It's Golgari or go home.
I'm getting a good head shake from our producer, so that means that joke was perfect.
All right.
Nailed it.
Golgari Find Broker?
No, dog.
Okay.
And another Sinister Sabotage. And if we could also have you show those surveils off to hand cam, when you do it.
Ah, that one's staying right there.
I like it. Combat.
Yep.
1.
I am one.
Show me Ritual of Soot off the top, please. Pass.
No, but that'd be pretty cool. I'm gonna play a Thief of Sanity instead.
Thief of
That's
Sanity
scary.
has a lot of text on it.
That's one of those scary magic cards.
Flying. Whenever Thief of Sanity deals combat damage to a player, look at the top 3 cards of that player's library, exile one of them face down, then put the rest into their graveyard. For as long as that card remains exiled, I may look at it, I may cast it, and I may spend mana as though it were mana of any color to do so.
Graveyard, you say?
Yes.
That makes this a wonderful card. I want it to live forever.
Pass the turn.
It's a strictly
End of
better...
turn, double death right.
Nightveil Spectre?
Targets
Spectre.
Sinister Sabotage and Demir Charm.
Bleed
You lose
through
4 life.
4 life, down to 13.
Man, this card is great. Why doesn't it see play in Modern?
Wow. Sorry to everyone that played Deathrite Shaman in Modern. That was just an unfortunate play. Also, great poker face there from Henry.
Dude, killer draw.
I can't comment. I am
pass
the
turn.
table friend.
Alright, let's pass. Untap, upkeep. Draw this here card.
Nice card.
That's an interesting one. We will start with Haya.
No box.
2 in the air. So take 2. I get to do this thing. Whee!
And if we could see those on hand cam as well, please. Thank you very much.
Interesting.
This could be great when double Grave Troll enters the graveyard.
Let's grab this guy. Yeah, that guy. These go into your graveyard.
Ooh.
What did we put in the graveyard?
Glowspore and District Guide.
For the record, there is what that was. And we'll go ahead and cast that right now.
No.
Cast a Midnight Reaper.
Ooh, that's fun.
So, whenever a non-token creature that Chris would control dies, Midnight Reaper deals Reaper deals 1 damage to you, and you draw a card. That's
I
fantastic.
think at this point the important part is that's a 3/2.
It's also a 3/2.
For my last trick this turn, I'm going to play this Dimir Aqueduct and bounce Ghost Quarter back to my hand.
Sounds good.
Of the bounce lands.
Deathrite Shaman in your yard. Let's see.
What is left before I start doing life?
There's only 3 more instants or sorceries.
Yep, so I'm taking
Wow.
Price of Fame and Thought Erasure.
So you are down to 9.
Yep.
Soon I'll just be gaining life. Ooh, won't that be fun? Draw.
Ooh, that is a good note, Alex. Keynote on the text of Thief of Sanity. It's mana of every type, not color. So you can use colored mana sources to pay colorless cards.
Yep.
That is rad.
No, you get to cast my Reality Smasher?
It also
So
doesn't matter
Ravnican.
if Thief of Sanity dies. You
That's
still
really good.
cast the card.
That's a really good
Mhm.
card. Pass turn.
Alright. Untap, upkeep, drawer. Well, that's a good one. I'll play that there, Ghost Quarter.
Oh no.
So many Ghost Quarters.
We'll start out just high-eyeing, getting in there as best we can.
I will double block the Midnight Reaper.
I agree. I will kill the Deathrite Shaman.
Okay, before the Deathrite Shaman dies, I will exile the final instant sorcery in your yard.
Alright, so I take 2. Both of those actually die since Midnight Reaper has 3 power. Midnight Reaper itself dies and goes to your graveyard. Whenever a non-creature I control dies, I take 1 more, but I draw a card.
And then Henry's going to take 2 off of the Thief of Sanity.
And
Sounds
then
good to
the
me.
Thief of Sanity trigger. Lots of triggers with Dimir. Lots of things happening.
we're taking that one. I don't want Henry to ever cast that.
District Guide and Swamp to the yard.
Yeah, it seems fine. We are then, you have what in your hand?
A card in my hand.
You now have 2.
Oh boy.
Din
Target.
Roar.
I'll target that.
Okay, in response, I will activate the Deathrite Shaman, targeting Find a Finality.
Yep.
2 more damage.
Getting
Down
close.
to 4
Hands.
life.
And then discard a card.
Discard Overgrown Tomb.
That seems correct.
Yeah. Discard Deathrite Shaman. What a worthless card. It hasn't done anything for me this
Pass
game.
turn.
Lotless Giant off the top. I
If
didn't
that
add
happened,
Lotless
I would
Giant.
act-
I forgot to put it in the deck. I will admit.
Okay, you can't use Chaos Theory to will cards into your deck. They have to be part of your list.
Maybe Cornejo saw my
There's
list
a Deathrite
and
Shaman.
said, this deck clearly needs to be worked.
Hey, look, it's Deathrite Shaman.
And I'm just going to Assassin's Trophy the Horror.
Fine.
Alright, so the Horror takes an Assassin Trophy, and the Assassin Trophy just blows up a permanent, and all Chris has to pay for, or all Henry has to pay for it is Chris gets a land. Gets a basic
Untapped though.
untapped.
2 mana.
Alright, don't use that to cast, like, an Abrupt Decay off my deck, please.
Not a. We're doing much worse.
Oh, great.
Casting Assassin Trophy off his deck.
That'd be awesome.
You ready?
Pass.
Alright. Draw that. We'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and cast this other here, Vraska.
It's only 4.
It is only 4.
We've got Vraska, the Golgari Queen. We have new Vraska.
So with new Vraska, I'm going to go ahead and immediately -3 to destroy target non-land permanent with converted mana costs 3 or less.
Goodbye,
That's a
Deathrite Shaman.
Deathrite Shame.
You didn't want to activate it in response?
It
Oh, you
came
just
in
cast
last
it.
turn.
Yeah.
It can't be activated.
It's pretty good.
That was a sick play you
I
made.
did. I will then
It's not nice to burn your opponent.
play this Dimir Aqueduct.
You're on
Costs
Demir, you
10.
don't have access to burn.
And then I will play...
Shouldn't have access to Vraska either, but clearly that's changed.
First I'm going to swing.
Thief of Sanity gets in for 2, and we have a trigger. Nothing like anticipating off the top of
that
your
one.
opponent's deck.
I think I'm losing.
I think
there's
that
those.
you have swiftly gone from a commanding lead to top deck city.
And then we're going to play a Dimir Cutpurse.
I don't even know what Dimir Cutpurse does.
It is OG Ravnica. Whenever it deals damage to a player, that player discards a card and I draw a card.
Gross.
2/2. Go ahead.
So many tutus.
Ooh, yeah.
We did it.
Good game.
You're not dead yet. Well,
I'm
now you're
100% dead. That's 4
Pretty
damage on
dead
board.
because I'm drawing
You're at
that,
8.
and then I'm going to play a Doom Whisperer.
There's Doom
See,
Whisperer.
that's where the death comes in, but you could have lasted one more turn.
Sure.
Make sure to grab all of
And then
your
there was
actual
that.
Golgari cards.
Oh yeah, can I have the cards that
And
you
your
used to
Vraska.
kill me?
Just the Vraska.
All right.
All right, so that was game 1. We had a heck of a little fight there. Henry looked pretty commanding with the double Deathrite Shaman, but it turns out when you can take your opponent's removal, I mean,
Thief of Sanity
they don't stick around that long.
is a pretty good card, it turns out.
So we do actually have sideboards in these decks, so we're going to give our players a couple minutes to board in some things. Henry might want to get something with reach. I don't know. I don't know if Golgari has any reach.
You shush. You shush.
By the sounds of it, Golgari doesn't have any reach that's in this deck.
So
but, you know,
the thing was, I texted Cornejo several days after I sent him the list, asking, "Hey, did I remember to put Crawl Harpoonist into my deck? The 3/2 with reach, that when it enters, it fights a creature with
the
flying."
3/2 being one of the best uncommons in Guilds Limited, at least, because it's a 3/2 reach for 2.
Oh, 100%.
Mm-hmm.
However,
How many do you have in your deck?
oh, I forgot.
Okay, good. So it goes along with the lot lift giant.
So
All
the
right,
answer
cool.
is don't worry about it. It's fine.
I'm not worried about it because I have no stakes in this race. I'm just here.
That's a card.
That is indeed a card.
It's one of those cards that does the magic thing. It's a magic card.
I mean, they're all magic cards.
Oh.
There's magic everywhere in this place.
We're taking a look at Henry's list on stream right now.
No.
Ooh, you get to see the shame live in person. Ooh, that is a good list. I'm not looking at the stream or anything. Yeah, you know what I'm not seeing on this list?
Crawl Harpoonist?
Crawl Harpooners.
Yeah. You know, I noticed that. Cute.
Yeah.
I've got a lot of cute stuff, though.
I mean, I wouldn't really call Deathrite Shaman cute. It's just kind of good.
Deathrite Shaman's adorable. Have you looked at the little skull it's holding? That's adorable.
No, it's not.
Why are you hating on my shaman, boy?
Because your shaman's banned.
Not
In
this.
an amount. I mean, I also run it in Canelander, so I can't really talk. I've never actually gained life with a Deathrite Shaman because I don't run green. I forget that that's a thing when I'm playing someone else who has a Deathrite Shaman.
Clearly, I also forgot.
Yeah, there was that.
I didn't have much of a clock anyway.
You had 2 turns. You're fine.
So I was actually considering playing Crawl Harpoonist early in the building, and I kind of forgot it, but my mentality was, you only have one Doom Whisper, how bad could it be?
Yeah, but there's lots of good flyers in Dimir.
You
'cause
know,
they're
I
all
forgot.
evasive.
I did forget. I'm really bad at deck building, and I'm very happy to be on this stream. Thank you very much.
We are so happy to have you as our Golgari representative, representing the financial firm of Golgari Golross. Always been creatures. And then something about friends and enemies.
My motto in playing Golgari is the same as my motto in deck building and playing. I'm trash, might as well work it. I'll take the play.
It's okay, we'll be garbage humans together.
What is this?
You should show the folks at home what your hand is and see all of these reactions.
Folks, any
The
ideas?
best poker face coming from Henry right now.
I am
It's a frankly worrying
Tranquil
sounds.
Cove. I am at peace with myself and indeed with what I have.
I believe Tranquil Cove is not in your colors.
You
Or
shush.
even in any of these sets, so that would be an issue.
Big cheats.
I am overgrown with Zen.
If it affects your decision at all, I'm keeping a marginal hand based off one card in it.
I'm gonna hold on to this. Please don't have Doom Whisper.
Okay, go. I make no promises.
Golgari Guildgate pass. Cue
And-
stream telling me about is the bad choice.
So far, everyone's still hung up on your terrible, terrible decision to not have Crawl Harpoon.
Start out with Rogue's Passage, because that's
Oh.
in these sets.
Hey, what's up, Unblockable? How much unblock? It's just everything you have potential to be unblocked.
Look, I have to attack with small 2/2s and things like that. I need to make sure they get in. Resolves.
Glowspore Shaman just bins a few things when you get in.
Just a few things.
And then you get to do something, don't you?
Bins Vraska the Unseen in 2 swamps, and I can choose to put a land from my graveyard on top of my library. I will do so.
Alright, so we got 1 swamp going back on top, and then we just have a 3/1 Elf Shaman on the field. You might be wondering why
It's pretty good.
Henry took 2 damage.
Pass.
That was due to the shock land that Henry played that comes in tapped unless you pay 2 life.
Beautiful.
I will tap this here Rogue's Passage for 1. Play... Ooh, if I do that, that's fun. That's interesting.
You're gonna have to pitch the hand size if you do that.
Yeah, I will. So we're actually going to start with an island and just say go.
Okay.
So I believe that the play was pretty well thought out there by Henry. He saw through it. We'll talk a little bit more about what actually happens.
Why am I showing the card I drew? I knew what it was.
So Henry with the bold play of revealing the swamp that he had already revealed. Revealed play zone is not really
Combat?
a thing.
You know what? I like the idea of you binning things, so we're going to far your creature at the beginning of combat.
Return target creature to its hand. Sounds good.
So the Firebreaker goes back to the hand.
That's not a thing that you can cast. There we go.
Yeah, you already also played a land, and that would come in tapped regardless. Let's take
I'm doing really well right now.
Resolves.
Let's have you bin a few more things.
Vraska.
We got
Pack
Pack Rat.
Underworld Connections. And Underworld Connections.
Ooh. So 2 Underworld Connections go bye-bye. The
Did
Pack
you
Rat
want to
goes
put a
bye-bye.
swamp into your on top of your deck?
You know, I'm glad you asked. I don't know.
And Underworld Connections, for those that might not be familiar, is a land enchantment. That enchanted land has tap, pay a life, draw a card.
Yeah, for my motto of always bin creatures, I'm really not binning creatures well enough. I will put it on top, just because I really need mana. Pass.
The awkward thing, though, about the Underworld Connections is that it's a rare, and both of them just went into the bin.
Yeah, don't worry.
So now...
I do have Findbroker in the deck, so
You
I'm
do have
really
Findbroker.
This
This
turn, I will tap Rogue's Passage for 1, play Demir Aqueduct, bounce it to my hand, and then pass the turn doing nothing else.
So Demir Aqueduct requires you to bounce a land you control back to your hand, and you get... It taps for blue and black, or for any of the other guilds, it taps for their respective colors. But you do have to pay a mana, or you have to return a land you control to your hand in order to play it. Otherwise it gets
They
bad
are
time.
very risky if other people are playing land destruction.
Yes.
Because you kind of 2-for-1 yourself in a bad way.
But we're probably not going to see a lot of land destruction in the Ravnican Rumble.
Combat?
I mean, I have played Ghost Quarter already.
Fair.
No blocks.
Yes! Actual combat damage. Oh, I love it. Feels so good. It's a real question.
Next?
That's the real question.
What's next? What's next?
It's one of these 2 cards, absolutely.
You should probably pass the turn and wait to see what I do.
You know what? No. I like that play. I'm just not in like with that play. I'm gonna play Golgari Findbroker.
Yeah. Do that.
Ooh, which card is Henry going to get? He's only got a few choices. None of them are really that powerful, except for the 2 Underworld Connections and the Vraska.
And the Pack Rat.
I forgot about Pack Rat. And the Pack
So,
Rat.
none of its options are powerful except for all of them.
Yeah, basically every card in there is a bomb. They're just bombs in different ways. One will allow for massive control.
I'm gonna take the Pack Rat. I
2
think.
will allow for card draw, and Pack Rat will allow for just winning the game with Pack Rat.
Yeah, why not? Go wide.
Pack Rat,
You
because
good?
it's been revealed,
Pass.
is a creature for 1 and a black. That it's a rat. And its power
Nice.
toughness are each
Got
equal
there.
to the number of rats you control.
Nailed
Go
it.
ahead.
Thank you for talking over me, you jerks. For 2 and a black, though, you can discard a card and create a copy of Pack Rat that also has all of Pack Rat's abilities because it's
Combat.
just Pack Rat.
Yep.
Swing for 6.
Yeah, that hurts.
Yay.
Ooh, down to 11 here.
And might have been too slow?
You mean the one that you kept because of 1 card might not work out?
Yeah, that's weird. Resolves.
2. Untapped.
Life trigger on the stack.
That's an as.
Fine.
Yep.
Do that.
Pass.
End of your turn. I will try to blow up Pack Rat.
I will
Using
discard a
what?
card.
What do you bring
Price
back?
Event.
Thank you.
I will discard a card to Pack Rat.
Yeah?
Discarding Golgari Grave Troll.
Gross.
Oh!
Can I get a rat token?
Do we have a rat token?
Probably
There's
not.
Something that works for that.
Well, we're waiting.
You know what? This will work. It's
People
not
are
quite
excited
a
about
rat.
Golgari Grave Troll. Take a look. It's a good card. My deck is the most banned in Modern. It's great. I love it.
So this is a beast. So it's a 3/3 on the token.
It's actually
but
a skeleton.
Claim that's a pack rat because it's a trash panda. It's close enough.
Yeah, good enough.
That pack rat is dead, sir.
Pack rat is dead. Pass the turn.
I shall untap, upkeep, and draw a card.
Oh wait, no. This is why it's actually like a 1/1, and it's a squirrel. It's even better.
Ooh, genius.
Alright, I'm playing a Dimir Guildgate, and I have effects in your upkeep. I'm going to pass the turn.
Okay. Untap, upkeep.
Upkeep. I'm going to play this here, Crypt Incursion, targeting you.
Ooh, that's exciting.
Ooh, exile all creatures from a target player's graveyard. Gain 3 life for each card exiled this way.
You hit 2.
2. Not the best Crypt Incursion ever, but
You avoid the Grave Troll.
yes.
Yeah.
Must have another
The Golgari Grave Troll is the biggest
It
problem.
would enter as a 0/0 though. Go to draw.
I've entered as a 1/1, but it also lets you start doing a bunch of other dumb stuff.
Mhm.
Yes, go ahead.
Nope, no dredging for you.
No, I want to. Go to combat.
Yeah.
Attack.
Yeah.
So
For
that's
4 damage.
casual a lot.
It's
For
7
damage.
right now.
I'm going to discard Glowspore Shaman to
Now it's
create
8.
another
Now it's
attack
8.
rat.
Yep.
I will get your rat token in a sec.
I could use a die.
But 1 is untapped.
That's fair. I need another rat token. Jordan was wrong.
So
This is so
I'm
hard.
getting you a squirrel from our CK Sketch Pack, available now, just freshly released. These are custom token arts that our community voted on.
So each.
Yeah, he already did it.
Perfect.
We've
Do you
got-
see that token on the hand cam?
Ooh, yes. Get that hand cam.
Oh, yeah.
So we have many different tokens. These are all available on cardgame.com. That was my one show for the CK Sketch Pack because it was a personal project.
Available now.
Available now.
Pass.
But yeah, a lot of our token artists did a lot of rad work. Everyone got to vote on them.
All right. You want to
That's
play
16
Prison
tokens.
Rules? We can play Prison Rules.
Doom Whisper?
Yeah.
Nice.
Let's do this.
I
Go.
like it.
Do you want to pay? Do you want to pay that 3 times?
Not yet.
You're at 9.
I'm
right?
at 9, by the way.
No, I read upside down. Doom Whisperer is a 6/6 flying trample, so it has flample. You can just pay 2 life, surveil 2
It's pretty all right.
whenever you want, and it only costs 5.
Little pushed.
Do you have a board wipe?
Maybe.
Probably.
You
You
were
know.
so overpaid for that Doom Whisperer.
Demir Aqueduct.
Oh, look at that.
Oh well.
Big cheats.
Untap the one I can't really do much with.
Let's go to combat.
Yeah, I guess.
Swing in with the team.
So, no matter what, I'm taking 9.
Yes.
This
Yeah.
is a problem.
Yeah.
So, we'll just...
Okay.
All right, we're gonna have a quick scoop up there because 9 damage is
Should
a
I
lot.
do a still had all these?
I mean, you can if you
You
want.
can. I mean, it's kind of rude, but you can.
Although, now that I notice that we're playing Prison Rules with the Pack Rat, we're going to the sideboard plan.
Ooh.
Stop saying prison rules.
I will not stop saying Prison Rules.
Okay, he's the Twitch producer. We just gotta listen to him, I guess.
Yeah, why not? So,
Oh, we're taking a look at your deck, it seems. Your deck name is so long, Chris.
yeah.
Why, though?
Because I'm Demir, so while they're reading it, I've already killed them.
Okay.
You heard it here first, folks. Demir, they don't like reading.
I like
That's-
me reading.
That's definitely how this works.
This is a lot looking through your list.
I couldn't decide on any one thing to do, so I decided to try to do all of them.
Apparently. Let's see if that'll actually pay off.
Probably not.
I mean, as long as you don't get pack ratted again, you should be fine. Maybe. I say fine. There's still like Golgari Grave Troll. There's still 2 Vraskas. There's still lots of things.
Keep that in. Oh well.
Yeah.
So chat, how's everybody doing?
I don't know. I haven't been looking at chat. I haven't
They
been doing
are.
my
They're
job.
looking at your sideboards right now, and they're trying to determine what you guys are siding in and out.
Ooh, please tell me what I'm siding in. I want to know, please.
Chat,
Help me.
you are not allowed to tell Henry what you're siding in. You can, however, tell chat what you think he should side in because he won't see it. And in that way, I can make bold calls over, ooh, Henry probably should have sided in X and pretend that it was me saying it when really you did all the research.
This is my big attempt is I have no idea whether I run this or not.
The hand cam's not on.
Damn it. Do you have the list? Can you say which card that is secretly?
We'll go back to the main camera so you can just hold it up to the light here.
No, I shuffled it back in.
Goes in which?
Opposite side.
8.
Oh, that's a good shot to come back on. That's fantastic. There we go. It's probably a mistake.
Probably a mistake.
I mean, I have no idea. I'm just saying that myself.
Cool. I love it when people
I don't
get
play
in my head. It
Magic.
makes me feel fun.
I don't do magic
Makes
things.
me feel
you know
happy
this.
about myself. Ooh, no, I realize what card needs to come.
I have never once played Magic Weekly at twitch.tv/cardkingdom.
Available now.
I mean, available tomorrow.
Oh no.
VODs are available.
Our VODs are available for that hashtag CKPlays.
I'm gonna bring you back in.
Feeble Cake Man, that is the best misspelling I've ever seen. And I really like that, and I'm probably going to try to use that myself. I can't say it out loud, because it's information, but it's a great misspelling.
Alright. We've officially made bad decisions.
I mean, I saw your deck list.
So you know I'm right.
I know that there's never any way that it couldn't be.
I mean, I have to play through 2 rounds of chat being mad at me back to back. I really hope that my next opponent does not have flyers. I will never hear the end of it.
It's great.
I don't have that many flyers. It's only like half my creatures.
Yeah, I noticed.
I mean, when you're only running 2 creatures, I mean, it's pretty categorically half.
Well, I mean, I really want to keep that, but I really shouldn't. So
Look what happened last time, Chris.
Not going to, but I would have been instantly rewarded. Okay, good to know.
This is one of those hands that you look at and it's like, I hate this so much and I want it.
Chris going down
I
to
wanna
6.
keep it, but
Will Henry follow suit?
I gotta play it safe.
Will we have a good old Vancouver? We will have a Vancouver mulligan.
Ooh.
Yes. Down to 6. They each get a scry. Speaking of Vancouver, Mox Boarding House Seattle, we're hosting a Canlander tournament on Saturday, October 20th. Canadian Highlanders, a fun, exciting format. Singleton.
I did not know that Vancouver was part of Canada. Thank you, Jordan.
Unfortunately, we don't get to stream that one, as that is the same weekend as the Chalice.
Ooh.
Yeah, it turns out we just have a lot of rad Magic events happening all the time.
Alright, that one's definitely a keep.
Yeah, this is fine.
Yep.
The Chalice being our big charity tournament that people have been fundraising for on Twitter for the last couple weeks, and we'll be doing so for the next couple weeks. Also, we had someone actually reach their goals today, and woo!
Yay, James!
Go, James.
From Loading Right Around.
The best thing is that means I get to pie him now.
You ready?
Yeah.
Y'all ready for this?
Guildgate, go.
No, don't do that.
Elf Cube
You
Shadow.
have an
Pass.
Elf Cube Shadow. I will do this. I will play that, and I'm going to play Drowned Secrets. Let's do this.
Yes!
Oh, okay.
I'm
So,
sorry, I'm just so excited now.
Chris is on the alternative plan, and the one that has now put me entirely in his corner of Drowned Secrets, which is an enchantment that whenever you cast a blue spell, target player mills 2. This is bold because he's playing against Golgari.
I'm hoping Henry helps me out with this plan.
That depends. Do you have a second Drowned Secrets ready to go?
Find out, as I'm
Next
sure he's
time.
about to abrupt game you. Assassin's Trophy would be really nice. I'm not gonna lie.
You know, I'm going to... No.
Nope.
Sorry.
Okay, back in
Land. Yeah, go to 19 District Guide.
Yeah, that's fine.
Get a land
Yes.
in the hand.
Get cards out of your deck, Henry. Make your deck
Find a
smaller,
swamp.
Henry. Do it, Henry.
Swamp.
Self-mill, you know it to be true.
You can't mill me.
Are you good after that, sir?
I will pass the turn.
Well, if you can't kill him, mill him. The Demir lifestyle.
I will play this here Swamp,
How dare you? I trusted you.
and I will pass the turn.
Okay.
Leaving up double blue mana with an extra one, which with a blue control deck is in no way suspicious.
I mean, you don't really want to give away your secrets, but like, you're a pretty bad Demir agent if you're telling people what you're gonna do. Like, aren't you supposed to be like hush hush and
It's supposed to be something.
I mean, you're something, all right.
President?
4 of them.
I'll cast Plague Crafter.
Make me discard something, and you have to destroy a creature.
Yes.
I accept these terms. Do I accept these terms? I do not accept these terms.
Okay.
I will instead Psychic Strike. Trigger Drown Secrets, so mill 2 first.
So Psychic Strike is a blue spell, so first off, Drown Secrets is going to cost mill 2.
Close 4, Golgari Guildgate.
And then put 2 more cards from the top of your library into your graveyard.
Psychic Strike is the best counter spell in the game because it also has you mill cards.
Playcraft, Abrupt Decay.
I will take it.
Wait, is Psychic Strike just counter
Combat.
target spell?
Counter target spell.
Why don't I run this?
Oh. I will take 3 of your human damage.
It's literally 2 elves.
Shh, I'm human.
Go ahead.
But
The elves aren't taking the damage.
no, but you're taking something. You're taking an amount of X
thank
damage.
Goodness.
I'm
Self
going
damage.
to play this here Watery Grave.
Tapped.
Tapped. And I will pass the turn again.
Brave.
Bold Strategy by Chris here seems to have sideboarded out every creature.
Only some.
Combat?
Sure.
2.
Just 2?
Just the 2.
I will
Just
take
the
it.
2. Down to 15.
I will attempt to Abrupt Decay the Drowned Secrets.
That will, in response.
Yes.
Let's do things in response when I can. I will Dimir Charm to destroy this target creature with power 2 or less.
Okay.
And you mill 2 because it is a blue spell.
Okay.
So we'll trigger the Drown Secrets first, milling off 2 cards.
Underworld Connections and Swamp.
And then resolves.
Results.
So District Guide will be blown up by the Dimir Charm. So District Guide will be blown up by the Dimir Charm.
So District Guide.
And Abrupt Decay cannot be countered, so rough beats.
Pack Rat.
Yeah, sure.
Paying enough.
Pass.
Draw.
Kill it, I dare you.
Eventually. We'll get there. First, I will Pilfered Plains, mill 2 more.
And then you draw 2.
Yep.
Putrefy. Underworld Connections.
So both Underworld Connections have hit the bin. Chris gets to draw
Go.
2.
It's in the land.
However, this is a bit scary because now Pack Rat is able to do Pack Rat things. And you're probably going to die to Pack Rat.
I mean, most likely.
Are you up on like your rabies shots? And
Honestly,
other
do I
rabies
want to
shots?
though?
Henry is a little constrained on mana, so pack ratting is basically his turn.
Yeah. I think. What board wipes are in there? Ritual of Soot.
Ritual of Soot, I believe, got classified as a Golgari only card due to its flavor.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, sweet.
So you, of all people, should know exactly where Ritual of Suit should be, Golgari player.
That I sent in this deck a long time. I didn't realize Crawl Harpoonist was even good, okay? I'm not good at building decks.
I mean, Crawl Harpoonist might not be a great card, but Crawl Harpooner is a fantastic card.
That's fair. Go to combat.
Yeah,
Swing for 1.
I will take 1.
Great.
Taking 1.
Take
Taking
1.
Nullhide Ferox.
Whoa!
Yeah, that's the thing you can
okay. Nullhide Ferox is a fun 4-drop and is actually extremely good against Chris's whole plan.
You good?
Yeah, pass.
Nullhide Ferox is a 6/6 hexproof that you can't cast non-creature spells.
Well, let's keep trying to draw my way out of this. I'm gonna play Disinformation Campaign.
Ah, so close. I was so
so-
close.
Beautiful.
I draw a card, you discard a card.
I will discard Underrealm Lich.
Unfortunately, I have not drawn out of this, so go.
How have you... Wow. Ouch. Well, the problem is now there's just a 6/6 about to start having a time with you.
Yeah, this might not last much longer.
Yeah.
Combat.
Yep.
Swing.
No blocks.
I will make a Pack Rat.
Yep.
So we're going to take
Discarding.
8 here. Go down to 6.
Roscoe.
Yeah.
So yeah, you're super dead next turn if you got nothing.
Hey, give him a rat.
Oh, yes, he needs a rat. I'll get you a rat.
Thank you.
Is it, you still good?
Yeah, I'll pass the turn after that.
Here, that's your rat.
Oh, it's such a good rat.
Well, I don't know
It's a
that
high
that
quality
helps.
rat.
Well, hold on, let me get the camera.
Absolutely.
I will play this here Dimir Guildgate, which is probably not good
The
enough.
resemblance is uncanny.
I don't think I lived through this.
Mm-hmm.
So, because I can, I'm going to Notion Ring, Surveil 2, then draw 2, and I will take
I
2.
have a response.
Okay.
1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's fine.
Okay. Your response was no response.
Response was, in
I
fact,
will
counters.
bin those 2 cards. I will bounce Disinformation Campaign to my hand. And I will draw 2. Yeah, I'm very dead.
I
Alright.
believe we might have it. Yep,
We have it.
we got it.
Before the end of your turn,
Yeah.
I'm going to Assassin's Trophy a land.
Still wouldn't have had it.
Okay.
Wow, that is hateful.
Especially because you probably do it to an untapped land?
Okay. Could I see my sideboard? I forgot what cards were sideboard.
Can we get a sideboard up on the screen? Wait, you have your sideboard here.
Yeah, I don't remember which cards are main deck and which ones are sideboard.
Oh, you don't. Oh my.
No, it's fine. It's fine. I'll figure it out.
Put it up.
We'll all go through this together.
Yes, let's embrace the shame, Henry. Let's run this down.
I'm really bad.
That's all I wanted to see. That's my dumb anti-Golgari attack.
That card's sweet.
Woodlock Crawler. It's a 2/1 with Forest Walk, pro green.
Thank you.
Yes. Are you good?
Yes, I'm good.
Fantastic.
I'm okay. How are you?
I'm great. I just got to see Dimir die, which makes me actually very sad, especially because the Dimir alternate plan was milling, which if you've ever seen CK plays week after week and how it's just giving me a look from the corner, that is our preferred strategy, and by our preferred strategy, I mean I keep forcing it.
So,
It's great.
While I'm really bad at building decks, I'm okay at playing good cards.
Words of wisdom from Henry. Wow. All right, so that is how you get good at Magic. Apparently, is just play good cards and you're fine. Everything else falls into place.
Golgari.
All right. With that being said, we're going to go to a quick break. We're going to shuffle up the players a little bit. We're going to shuffle up the table friend. I'm going off to the corner where I belong, and then we'll be back with some more Ravnican Rumble. Stay tuned, everybody.
I'm Hallie, I'm the content manager for Card Kingdom, and we're back with Henry.
Hello!
And Amara Tandris, aka Mary.
Hello.
So Henry, you saw last round playing his Golgari deck. He won and is gonna go for the 2-0 here. Mary has a Selesnya deck for us. Mary, could you tell us about your deck name? You don't know what your deck name
didn't
is?
name my deck.
Well,
yeah. The name for Mary's deck is I hope we brought enough tokens.
we have plenty of tokens, so we are all set.
We will need them.
We will need them.
Backrat fight.
All right, so it looks like we've decided who is going first. I believe it is Henry, right?
I'll take the play.
And we have both kept 7, so let's get started.
All right.
Rumble.
You ready to start? Overgrown Tomb, I will have it come in tapped, and I will pass the turn.
Alright. I'm going to draw first because that's how that's supposed to work. Give me 1 second while I actually read. It's been a while since I looked at my deck list too.
Oh yeah. Yeah,
Take
we
your
have been planning the stream for a little while, so we had the players submit their deck list a couple weeks ago. And we took some time to actually get all the cards for them so that they could have them for today. So
Selesnya Sanctuary.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh. Trigger.
you
would
will not want to play that as your first land.
It would
because
bounce itself.
It would bounce itself.
Oh, it would bounce itself. That's
Yeah,
right.
you'll want to pick a different land.
We'll just put the planes down instead. And
That would
just
be
leave it there.
amazing if it worked like that. That card would be busted.
Right?
Right.
Anything
right.
else this turn?
No.
Awesome.
No.
Yeah, for those of you following along at home, Selesnya Sanctuary is part of a cycle of lands from original Ravnica block that make 2 mana but require you to return another land to your hand.
I will play Glowspore Shaman.
Ooh.
When it enters, I will mill 3. Pack Rat, no.
Ooh.
Find, no. District Guide, Pack Rat, and Find a Finality. And if I
Interesting.
want, I could put a land card from my graveyard on top of my deck. I don't have any, so I will pass the turn.
Alright. Draw for turn. Let's try it again. Do it in the right order. It comes into play tapped.
Yeah.
It bounces to my hand.
Mm-hmm.
And with that, go.
All right.
You now have too many cards in your hand.
Oh, that's right. I have to discard down. Thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
All right, Mary has discarded a forest.
Oof. This hand is getting worse by the minute.
Oh no.
It's getting worse in the best way, though. It's only, oh no, the value, but I can't do anything with it. Go to combat.
Okay.
I will attack for 3.
I have
All right. Second main, I will cast Underworld Connections. Finally not in the graveyard. Underworld Connections enchants a land, and it says I can tap the land and pay 1 life to draw a card.
Alright.
Pass the turn.
Okay. Draw.
Why can't you hold all this value, Henry?
Why can't I hold all this value? There's so much value, but there's a distinct problem. It's that.
Go ahead and tap the Sanctuary and play Selesnya Guildmage.
No, you're doing good things.
I can't keep just doing nothing forever. That would be
I
bad.
respect that choice.
And go.
Okay.
Yeah, Selesnya Guildmage, for those of you following along at home, makes Sacraling tokens and then can give creatures +1/+1 until end of turn. So
I will go to combat.
Okay.
Swing for 3.
Okay. I'm just going to take it.
Alright.
You know, a 3/1 feels really good against a sea of tokens.
you don't say.
Yeah. I don't say because it's never been true. Tap the Underworld Connections. Tap the land to draw a card and lose a life.
Ouch.
Ooh. Overgrown Tomb. Comes in tapped. Pass the turn.
Alright. Draw for turn. Planes down. And
You can turn your Guild Mage into a 3/3 and then pass.
no.
The strategies.
How
The value.
How about we don't do that?
Okay.
How about instead we start making some friends? I think some friends would be
Ooh.
good.
What kind of friends?
As a Saproling friend, if you please.
Okay.
We
We get
Oh,
tokens?
a
That's
saproling
four.
friend. We actually have saproling
We also have
friends.
staff rollings.
We have staff
Sorry, not sketch staff rollings.
There are actual scabs.
Staffrolings.
They do exist.
Sketch saprolings.
They do
Alright.
exist.
I will find one of those for you.
That is
Should be equal to
fantastic.
that.
Oh yeah.
They're color. I recall seeing them.
Aw, it's a little pumpkin. Have a
It's
little
very-
pumpkin.
Oh my
very-
god, that's adorable!
It's very appropriate for the time of year.
Up to the hand cam.
Yes, it can.
That's
Look at that little
amazing.
pumpkin.
Look how cute it is. He's a good friend.
Wow. I've never wanted something so cute to die until this very moment. I have a 3-1. I can't let that thing sit there. Anything else this turn?
No, I'm actually going to pass the turn.
Okay. Ah, these draws are getting okay. Cool. Combat.
Okay.
Swing for 3.
Okay. I mean, block with my saproling token.
I will accept this trade.
Aw. Bye, little sap.
Oh, I'm sure he'll be back before too long.
Vraska the Unseen.
No.
Oh no.
Go ahead.
Okay,
for
cool.
it.
Not no as in no.
No as in, not no as in, oh no, you
No.
can't have this die. No as in, ooh, Vraska.
The rare Selesnya 0-mana counterspell. It's called Holding Priority until the round ends. I will tick down on Vraska to destroy target non-land permanents. I'll target Selesnya Guildmage. I could target Vraska. It'd be an incredible way to get Vraska in the yard.
That would be really funny.
Pass the turn. Maybe I need to grow a Tarmogoyf and I have 5 mana to Vraska.
That's rude.
Tarmogoyf's in this, right? I
Nope.
put it in my deck. I forgot
Not
what
even
my
a
deck
little
is.
bit.
Shame.
There we go.
How about another one of the sanctuaries? And we'll go ahead and tap this one. So let's need to hand you.
Ooh, nice.
Ooh, what does this do?
I can pay one and also tap her, as well as tap an uncapped creature I control to generate more saplings. I'm just gonna need
Nice.
someone else out there before I can start using it. But
Needs a buddy.
yes.
It's really
It's a
consistent value, though.
Mhm.
Anything else?
No, I'm gonna go ahead and pass the turn.
Okay. Untap. Draw. Sure. I will play a Golgari Guildgate. Uptip on Vraska. I've never done this before. It's great. Until my next turn, whenever a creature deals combat damage to Vraska, destroy that creature. I did this last round. I just remembered that.
That's okay.
Everything's great. Everything's fine.
great.
Chat, I love you. You're all respected. I will tap 5. What? Well, am I wrong? I'll tap 5 for Golgari Grave Troll.
Alright, so how big is that going to be?
Not that big. It's a 3/3.
Mm-hmm.
What I have in my yard is Glowspore Shaman, District Guide, and Pack Rat.
Great.
I'll pass the turn. You can
All
also
right.
remove a counter from it to regenerate it. Regenerate. What a good mechanic.
Draw for turn.
When I did the judge's exam, regenerate was the most annoying question every time.
I don't doubt that.
Okay. I mean, it's not the friend I was planning on playing, but sure, that seems fun. Go ahead and tap 5
Ooh.
for a Phytohydra.
Oh, hey, big buddy.
Ooh. let's see what Phytohydra
Darn these
does.
friends.
What does Phytohydra do?
So if damage is dealt, if damage would be dealt to Phytohydra, he gets that many +1/+1 counters instead.
Nice.
That's cool.
So he just continues to, be a pain. He likes to be there.
Anything else this turn?
No, I'm gonna go ahead and pass turn actually.
Okay. That's what I was trying to remember. I can't dredge that. It's on the battlefield.
Nope.
You're a good card. I'm going to uptick Vraska.
Okay.
So, still has the Shield of Death.
Okay.
Sorry, Chad is just having fun with Phytohydra.
Cool hydrology.
I'm going to cast Grizzly Salvage. Reveal the top 5 cards in my library. I can put a
Okay.
creature or land card from among them into my hands.
Alright, so we got a District Guide, a Zoni,
And the rest go in the
Shaman,
graveyard.
Deathrite Shaman, and Plague Crafter.
I have choices.
You have lots of
Jeez.
creatures to choose from.
Well, 4 creatures are going to the yard no matter what. So I'm
Mhm.
taking a Zoni.
That seems good.
6 mana with an Azoni. feels okay.
All right, so the rest go in your graveyard?
Yes, they
Alright.
do. Get out of here, you nerds.
Get out of here, Glowspore Shaman.
Glowspore, I know we have this thing where I cast you and you help me, but not right now.
Yeah.
Yep. Thank you. Combat.
It is a big old stop sign, isn't it?
My big old worm friend is on the board.
I'm going to attack with the Golgari Grave Troll and make you think I have something. I mean, I totally have something.
I mean, I'm still gonna block with Photo Hydra, so.
That is fine. Yes, that's fine.
Okay. All right, so it gets 2 counters? Or it gets 3 counters?
3, right?
It's 3
Yeah.
counters.
I completely...
Let's be 4/4 now.
I'm not actually sure what I just did there.
I don't know. I don't know either.
No, whatever. That thing's gonna get scary. I'm just gonna Assassin's Trophy it.
Oh.
Destroy it. You may search. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
My poor worm. You didn't do anything. You just got attacked and then destroyed.
I'm so clearly the bad guy in this fight. It's not even funny. I'm killing all the cute things. I'm
I mean,
breaking
you're
the
playing-
memes.
You're playing Vraska and
Search
Assassin's
for a
Trophy.
basic land.
Mary,
yes.
you get to
Oh,
look
yes,
for
that's
a
right.
basic land and put it into play untapped.
Okay. Can you tell that I don't play Magic that often?
That's totally okay.
Magic is fun no matter what skill level you're at.
Absolutely.
And then I shuffle, I assume.
Yeah.
Because why would you not shuffle after a library search?
Fair enough. While you're doing that, I'm going to activate Underworld Connections to draw and lose a life,
Yeah.
just in case I draw a 1-drop card, and hey, look at that.
Oh, look, it's an elf.
I feel betrayed. I feel betrayed.
When I first read this card, I thought it was an oxymoron. I thought it was called the Elves of Deep Shallow.
What? That doesn't make any kind of sense.
I know. I thought it was so cool. Elves of Deep Shallow. Like, the graves are deep, but they're never too deep that you can't reach them. Is something cool. No, it's shadow. Pass the turn.
All right. And we'll draw. Okay.
Hey, if you could kill my Golgari Grave Troll so I can dredge it and get more creatures in the yard, I would respect that.
How about no? How about I just make some creatures?
You know what also works?
Oh. Hey, they can be each other's friends.
Yes. I figured they can maybe buddy up.
Friendship is magic.
Before that, I'll actually go ahead and also tap Sanctuary.
That's not the brand we're looking for.
First.
Fair enough.
How about a let of
Ooh,
champion as
Aw,
well?
What is this?
What a good
Puppy. A
doggo.
puppy night.
I don't actually know what this card does. May I read
So
it?
yes, please. Whenever it chooses to attack, it can tap untapped creatures to also give it +1/+1, and then those creatures.
It has an
Until
activated
end of turn,
ability
the
that
creatures
lets you
show
make 1/1 soldiers with lifelink.
Yes.
Sweet!
Yeah.
I'm just gonna block the Grave Troll every day.
It's also a really good doggo.
It's also a really good doggo. It's a very good doggo.
About a 12 out of 10.
12 out of 10 wood pet.
But yes.
So it's a 2 out of 2 apparently, based on the rating at the bottom.
Sad. And then go ahead and start making some new Saproling friends, and I'll pay them 1.
Sure.
And also tap an untapped creature.
Okay. Sounds good to me.
Alright. Hey, Pumpkin, you're back.
Need friends on the board.
Get in there, Pumpkin.
And I will go ahead and pass the turn.
We expect you to live a long and fruitful life, Pumpkin.
Yeah, Chad, if you would like to rate this dog, feel free.
Go right ahead. We believe in that dog. I will cast a Zoni.
Okay, I don't think I'm actually super familiar with what a zombie does.
So Zoni's a 2/3. That when it enters, I create a 1/1 black and green insect creature token for each creature card in my graveyard.
Gross.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
And thus begins the Saproling fight.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm just going to give you a handful of bird tokens.
You know, that's fair.
Actually, I'm going to see if we have any actual
2,
insects.
3, 4, 5,
I
6.
don't know if there are any in Sketchback.
Let me check. Those germs, goats. Oh, we do have insects. We have 4 insects. We
Aha!
have 4 actual insects.
I'll put this one at the top to denote the insects.
Okay, so you should have 7 total.
I should have 7, yes.
Jeez.
Perfect.
7. Perfect. Go down the line. I will uptick Vraska. If it's hit, the thing dies. Combat. I will attack for 3.
Do I send a sapling to die? No, that feels sad.
That is sad. Don't
That
do
would
it.
be
Just
sad.
take 3.
That would be sad for the
That feels-
sapling.
That feels real sad. He's gonna stay and I'll just take the 3 actually.
All right.
Keep that thing alive. Pass the turn.
Alright. Keep.
Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot to read. Azoni has an activated ability. It's a black and a green and sack another creature to gain 1 life and draw a card.
Fun.
That's pretty good.
Go ahead and draw for turn.
You're using your creatures for good, and I'm using them for evil. This is as it must be.
I mean, I feel like that's the classic Selesnya versus Golgari dynamic, right?
100%.
Thinking.
It's a good plan.
Thinking is very important when you're playing Magic.
It is, especially when you don't play it all the time. Let's see. And what is actually over here? That's it. Okay. First things first. We're gonna go ahead and tap a sanctuary
Nice.
and a forest and congregation at dawn.
Ooh.
What happens now?
You gotta search my library for up to 3 creature cards, reveal them. The library gets shuffled, and those 3 cards go on top in any order.
Wow.
Congregation at Dawn, a card so exciting it required a chorus of ooze.
1.
Uh-oh.
No. It's quite
Ooh.
alright.
Scion of the Wild. That's a very good card.
It's quite alright. It'll be fine.
So what are you thinking of getting here, Mary?
Well, Scion of the Wild is going to be hopefully coming as long as nothing happens to the top of my deck. And then let's see if we can't find him some more friends for some more token generation.
Well, I don't think Henry's on a mill plan.
Not on the opponent's mill.
No.
No. I certainly like putting things in the graveyard, just not
I
that
think
way.
I've got at least one more page in there.
Ooh, alright.
All right. So Mary has gone for Scion of the Wild, Selesnya Evangel, and Selesnya Guild Mage.
What's that? Go big, go wide, go home.
Yup. Basically.
Alright.
How does this finish resolving?
These just go on top in whichever order I would like.
Ooh, so I get to know that your next 3 draws, just not the order you draw them.
Correct. Correct.
Oh, this is some interesting work.
We're gonna do that. And that's the order we're gonna go back on. Okay. Back on top of the deck. Pick my hand back up, which I've neglected now.
Yeah, hands.
That's a thing that's still important at the moment. Then do this in the right order. We'll actually do this first. We'll leave that be for now. One, and tap the angel as well as tap the other one, and we'll make another sapperling.
Hey, another pumpkin. 'Tis the season.
Yes, it is. Then am I doing this correctly? Can I can't tap these when I go to actually attack a Flood of Champion, even though I just
You
run
can.
into play,
Absolutely.
right? Yeah.
Yep.
So that's what we're going to do.
All right. So that good doggo riding elf is now a 4/4.
Does it have trample or anything like that?
No, no trample.
Okay. I will block with the Elves of Deep Shadow.
Okay.
Goodbye.
Fine then.
Goodbye, elves of Deep Shadow.
You did so
Alright.
much work. Like blocking that one card and being in the graveyard for creature counts.
And I will say go.
Okay. That's okay. Do you have any creatures untapped right
No,
now?
everything is tapped right now.
Oh yeah, that should be
Oh,
tapped.
and that's a huge stack
Yeah,
of
this
insects
is
that I
untapped.
forgot about.
that is a stack of 7 insects.
Yeah, this is 12 damage on the board.
Yep, I think that's it for me.
Go
I
to
forgot
combat.
about all those insects on the board.
Swing.
I have nothing I can do because I forgot about those bugs.
All right. So we're gonna go to game 2 here between
great.
Golgari and Selesnya, and we will take a look at players' sideboards, which our producer will be putting up on the screen for you to check out. So yeah, how are you guys feeling about Guilds of Ravnica so far?
I mean, I haven't gotten to play too much with the set. I spent a lot of time in the store, actually helping you guys probably out as customers, coming in to actually play in our draft weekends and our pre-releases.
That's right. Mary works at Mox Boarding House in Seattle. So if you're ever in Seattle, if you live in the Seattle area, say hi to her.
You won't be seeing me like this in the store.
No. I do have to give a quick shout out to Mary though. She made these awesome guild armbands that everyone is wearing to represent their guilds today. So thank you, Mary, for doing that. That's really awesome.
Just wanted to have a little extra flavor for this stream. Thought it would be a little fun.
Yeah. Yeah, and we also have our guild sleeves and our guild deck boxes from Ultra Pro. We do have those for sale on cardkingdom.com as well as at Mox Boarding House if you're in the Seattle area. So check those out. They got a very good review from the professor at Tellurian Community College. And they're very good sleeves. They're very, very good sleeves. I especially like these two because they're very high contrast between the symbols and the backgrounds.
It's such a good color scheme. Just this black and neon.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Oh, you should leave.
So yeah, if you're hanging out in chat right now, let us know which of these 2 guilds you would like to see win this match. Will it be Golgari Graveyard Shenanigans or Selesnya Tokens and tokens, oh my.
Raw but
Tokens and
shriller.
tokens, and then some more tokens.
Tokens and adorable little saplings. I love these pumpkin saplings. They are so cute. So yeah, supplying these tokens today, we have both the Card Kingdom token pack. This is a pack of tokens that we created in-house. Actually, both of these token packs were created in-house. The Card Kingdom token pack was something we came out with last holiday season. All the tokens were designed by Justin Treadway, who's our in-house graphic artist. And you can find some adorable saplings in there, as well as insects and beasts and goats and pretty much everything else you could need if you are playing with a lot of tokens. We also have the brand new CK Sketch Pack, which we had our fulfillment artists create. So if you like to, request custom tokens from Card Kingdom and you want some not so custom tokens to have as a keepsake or to use in your games of Magic, go online and check out the CK Sketch Pack. It has a lot of awesome art from some of our in-house fulfillment specialists. And there are some really awesome tokens in here. Alright, so our players are almost ready to go for game 2.
You're on the play, I assume, yes?
Yes, I will definitely be on the play.
Sounds like a plan.
Sweet.
Good 7s.
Alright, yeah. Good luck, have fun, friends.
Good 7.
Is it a good 7?
It's an okay 7, yeah.
Is
I'm
it?
glad
It's
that one
probably
of
wouldn't
our
be a keep if
sevens
it weren't
is
for that.
good.
Mary, how do you feel about yours?
Not so great.
Oh no.
Not doing so great there.
Yeah. Let's get the hand cam
We're gonna
on
go
Mary's
ahead.
hand.
I mean, it's one of those hands where it could be great, but it's not. It's not. So
Alright.
this is gonna go.
Alright, so 6 for you.
Yes.
Alright. Henry, how are you feeling about your hand? Do you want to show it to the hand cam?
I'm honestly feeling fine. I might need to draw into something, but this is a solid base for what I want to be doing.
Mhm.
This might not be good in this matchup. It might need to come out at some point, but there might be big things. I don't know. This is definitely, if I get to there, it's a surprising, amazing piece. I love it so much.
That makes you both excited and nervous.
I guarantee
Alright.
you this will be an interesting game
Six
at
and
least.
1, 2, 3, 4. All right, we're in better shape this time.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's a playable hand.
All right.
And
All right.
then-
So you get 6 and a scry.
Yep, 6 on the scribe. There's the 6.
And scry.
Oh, yeah, that's gonna stay right where it is.
Perfect.
So
That's a safe place for that. Then I will go ahead. I will go ahead and start by playing Temple Garden, and it can just enter tapped. I don't need it right now.
That's awesome. It's such a good art for Temple
It's
Garden.
really good. This art, if you haven't seen it yet, guys, is great.
It's beautiful. I love the autumnal
And
Ravnica
go.
art.
Thank you. So, as the other green player, I have to ask, I have access to cards like Elves of Deep Shadow, which I'm also casting, and Deathrite Shaman. Are you running Birds of Paradise?
Oh, there might be some birds in there.
Go ahead.
Some friends in
Might be
there.
putting a bird on it at some point.
They're in there somewhere. All right. It's gonna be a little while.
Decay the Bird just doesn't have the same ring to it.
Nope. Bold the bird. Always bold the bird.
Plans.
Always bolts the
And-
bird.
How about we tap both of these for the of Angel?
Oh, our friend of Angel is back.
Yes.
Ready
It's
to
me a
make more
triumphant
tokens.
return. And I will go ahead and pass the turn.
Okay, sounds good. Oh, that's spice. Sorry, I just drew a very spicy card.
Oh.
I run it as a one of. I really like it. Pass the turn.
Oh,
Okay.
okay. Here, show it to the
I will
to
absolutely
chat
show
at
it
home.
off to the hand game.
Hand cam.
I know the exact 2 cards that it's grabbing. You may have seen them in the last game and are able to draw conclusions.
Right. How about 1, 2, 3. Congregation at dawn.
Hey!
Oh, hey.
What a funny coincidence, actually.
Gee, I wonder why I might have wanted to leave a card there.
I am also running Congregation at Dawn. In my own way.
Your
I
own
was
way.
going to
say.
say, wait a second.
Yeah, as part of our stipulations today, our players could not run any of the same cards in their deck unless those cards were unaffiliated with any guilds.
Fido Titan. No.
No
Don't
Fido,
come back.
no Fido Titans for you, Henry.
But wait,
I want those.
Oh, I guess Mary is getting 2 Fido Titans or Fido Hydras. Sorry,
Yes.
Fido Titan
What you
is
calling
a
it,
different
Fido
card.
Titan?
Oh yeah, Fido Titan is Corset 2015, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
That is a very different card. Fido Hydra
I think I
is
would
the
love to have
Selesnya
that.
card that Mary is grabbing now.
And between Izoni and Vraska Golgari Queen, I'd have been fine with a Fido Titan.
Don't think that's in the set rules that we were using.
Alright, so
we're
those
going
go
to
back on top.
these. I mean, I don't think there's too many surprises and how many different ways I can order this. That can go there. This is tapped out, and that's going to the graveyard where it belongs. And I just have one lonely angel who's not doing much, but I mean, she could swing, I guess.
You're welcome to attack if you'd like.
No, because I need that token generation for later. So
Hmm.
she's actually going to stay right where she is, and I'm going to go ahead and pass turn.
So I have a trick I can play here.
Okay.
I could do this. I could do the thing
But why, Henry?
because I know the top 3 cards.
Oh, Henry.
You're right. That's rude.
That
You
is
can
rude.
just be rude, Henry. I
That
won't
is
take
rude.
offense.
Oh, am I the bad guy?
You're Golgari.
Yeah. I'm
You're
gonna.
Golgari, just
I'm
keep
doing it for the
Golgari
value.
things.
I'm gonna cast Assassin's Trophy on the Selesnya Evangel.
Whoop.
So it destroys the permanent, and you may search your library for a basic
And
land
now I will
and
have
shuffle.
to shuffle it
So
again.
does it
You
say
can choose
May?
not to.
It says
Is it
May.
It is a May, yes. So you can choose to keep those 3 on top, or you can get a basic land.
We're going to keep the 3 then. I don't need the basic land.
Okay.
Right.
Good?
Yes.
Alright. I will cast my own version of Congregation of Dawn, Gerard's Orders.
Oh.
Search your library for up to 2 creature cards and reveal them. What's the rest of these words? Put one into your hand and the other into your graveyard. Then shuffle your library.
Alright, so what are we getting here?
Well, into my hand is going to be Izoni.
Yep, who we saw in the previous game.
And into my graveyard is going to be Golgari Grave Troll.
No.
We dredging now, fam.
We dredge it now! So yeah, this is the exact reason I wanted Gerard's Orders in the deck. So that I could go turn 4 Orders, turn 5 Grave Troll, dredge enough creatures in the yard to make Izoni decent.
That seems pretty good.
I mean,
Pass the turn.
Can't be mad. We'll go ahead and tap. We'll draw. Selesnya Sanctuary. We'll take one of those back into my hand. And we'll go ahead and tap both of these. For surprise.
Another Evangel.
Too bad she's
Ruining the buddy system.
Yep, you keep ruining my friends, Henry. I don't appreciate that.
Well, actually, I'm just telling you what's real friendship, and that's the Golgari method of death.
Okay, well then, with that, I'm going to go ahead and pass the turn.
Okay. Untap, upkeep, draw. I'm going to replace my draw by dredging 6. So I'm going to put 6 cards from the top of my deck into my graveyard and draw the Golgari Grave Troll, essentially.
You explained that very well, Henry. Thank you.
Especially for me, since enough of the
5.
card, I appreciate
Wow!
Well, not everyone
It's
on
not
has played with
actually
the
a
dredge
draw.
mechanic.
Yeah. So I hit Overgrown Tomb and Golgari Guildgate, Grizzly Salvage, Assassin's Trophy, Ritual of Soot,
So no creatures.
and District Guide.
So one creature.
One creature. Honestly, I would rather it be a very high number or 0, because if worst comes to worst, I could have cast the Grave Troll and have it just hit the yard again.
Yeah.
That would have been great. I can't... Alright, anyway. Thinking of my turn. I'm going to play Overgrown Tomb. Tapped.
Okay.
Got there. I will tap 4. Taking 1.
Yep.
Golgari Findbroker. This card has been amazing in this deck because I mill so often.
Alright, and which permanent will you be returning to your hand?
Permanent I'm going to return to hand is... Let's see. I'm going to return District Guide. Just because I need to start building, and worst comes to worst, I can just get the troll in the yard again.
You don't need to do that.
You're right.
Anything.
I'm really not happy to get the Ritual Suit in the yard. If only this could hit that. I will pass the turn.
It is not actually Eternal Witness.
It's not Eternal Witness yet.
It's
dreaming. It has dreams.
Make things all organized here. Okay. Planes. And that's 2, 3,
Don't Hydra me.
4,
Don't Hydra me.
5.
Don't Hydra me.
A Hydra.
You
oh,
Hydra
hey,
me.
Hydra.
He was lonely in the cards. He needed to come out.
That's
I wanna come
respectable.
out and play. I don't have one, so I can tap to make more things right now. So it's just gonna have to wait there for a moment. But I will go ahead and pass the turn.
Okay.
That's all I'm available now.
Hey, buddy. How are you, friend? I will take 1 damage.
Okay.
This will come in tapped, and I will play Underrealm Lich.
Oh.
It's a 4/3. If I would draw a card, instead look at the top 3 cards of my library, then put 1 into my hand and the rest into my graveyard, and I can pay 4 life to give it indestructible end of turn and taps it.
It's like a little mini dredge.
Yeah. I'm not quite sure how the interaction works, how those double replacement effects happen. I think I choose 1.
We will get Chris on that as soon as possible. Chris is
If
a level 2
yeah.
judge, so he would know.
Going over my head on this. Pass the turn.
Okay. Shuffle all of these guys. I'll go ahead and draw. And how about, now we have some choices though. What order to do things?
If you swing with the Hydra, I promise you I will not block.
Henry, Chris says that you can replace the draw with a dredge.
Excellent. So it's 2 draw replacements.
You either replace the draw with the dredge. If you don't, then you do the lich effects when you would draw.
Thank you.
All right, we handled that. Good job, team.
We got there.
You can make me promises, Henry. It doesn't mean I have to believe them.
I respect
Go
that.
ahead and tap the sanctuary, and instead of the other Hydra for now, do Guild Mage.
Another guild mage.
And how about some friends? There's the 1. There's the tap. And I can tap this, right?
You can tap that.
For that thing. For a friend.
All right. Well, there's a pumpkin sapperling to go with your autumnal temple garden.
It's very, very thematic to time of year.
Oh yeah.
That's tapped. And well, I've got 2 more floating. Why not? I need more things on the field. Another
evangel. All right.
Could you do me a favor and not generate a board state, please?
No. Why would no? I need things, Henry.
I would really like it if I was the one that had the creatures
No.
and you were the one that had
How about
the
no?
lower life total.
No,
But that's currently swapped.
How
and it's
about you
really
go ahead
not.
and go, and maybe you can do something about that yourself.
Okay. Okay. Thank you very much. Oh, nope. Underarm lich. If I would draw a card, instead look at the top 3.
Good cash. Yeah.
1 in hand and the rest in the yard. I'm gonna put this one in hand.
All right. What are we putting in the graveyard?
Pack Rat and Find in Finality.
Ooh.
Finality is really great because it's just a casual board wipe on a card that you want to be playing anyway. So that's really fun. Creature count in the yard. 1 Pack Rat.
Oh boy.
Living the dream. That's going to get big. I am going to...
It's just a small boy right now.
Okay.
The smallest of boys.
I'm going to play Golgari Charm. And the mode I'm choosing is all creatures get -1/-1 until end of turn.
Okay.
So any X1 will die.
Sad Hydra. Sad Sapperling.
Sad Sapperling indeed.
I'll take that sad Sapperling.
That's true. It does not need to go to the graveyard. It's not where tokens go.
That thing is such a sad sap. I will go to combat.
Okay.
Swing for 5. 3, 2, and a 2/3.
Yep, that -1/-1 applies to these creatures as well.
Until end of turn.
Henry, you get 5 demerits for your sad sap pun, by the way.
Ooh, great.
That's from Chris, not from me.
I will start this day.
You said 3, 2, and 2, 3, right?
Start this day
That's
at
what
a
we're
different
looking
time.
at here.
Yes, 3, 2, 2, 3. I have the option of paying 4 life to regenerate this one.
Gross.
Pseudo regenerate this one.
Gross. I'll just take the 5.
Take the
Alright.
5. Sounds good.
Okay.
Second main phase.
Okay.
District Guide. When it enters, I can search my library for a land or a basic land or a gate. Have I played a land this turn?
You have not.
Okay, then in that case, I will find Golgari Guildgate, and I will play it.
Okay.
Pass the turn.
Alright. So rudely destroyed my Hydra.
I'm so sorry.
I did not appreciate that. Did not appreciate that.
I know how much you liked it,
But that's okay.
because you have another one.
Yes. He had a brother.
Aw, Brother Hydra.
His brother will just come out to play and sit. That leaves me tapped out though, unfortunately, so I have no way to generate more creatures right now.
You want to get in there?
Though the answer is yes, I feel like that's a bad idea right now, because if I get rid of things, I can't generate more stuff, which is what I need for my ultimate plans.
Your ultimate goal.
That sounded more ominous than I meant it to. I'm going to go ahead and actually pass the turn.
Okay. Underarm Lich. If I would draw, you have to do
Yes, that's exactly what
That's
the card
exactly what it says.
Put that card in hand. Put Elves of Deep Shadow and Forest into my graveyard. I will Go ahead, play 6. Play Finality on the Underrealm Lich. You may put 2 +1/+1 counters
Okay.
on a creature you control. Then all creatures get -4/-4 until end of turn.
Oh, there goes all my stuff. Sad.
And there goes some of Henry's stuff, but I don't think he
I think
cares.
I'm okay with that.
I
Yeah.
think he's okay with that.
I s-
I think that's not going to cause him any major problems.
I still have Grave Troll and Azoni in hand that you know of off the Gerard's orders.
Yes.
Combat. Swing for 2.
Yeah, you're not doing anything there. For 2, right?
Yes. Pass the turn.
Okay. Well, let's see if we get some help here. I mean, that's kind of some help. It's not the help I needed, but that's
Miracle. Entreat the Angels.
Not in this format.
Should be.
That, and
This
one more
format is
green.
great.
How about another Congregation at Dawn?
That works.
Yeah.
That'll play.
All right, what are we getting here?
Well, I definitely need to do some restoration to my board state since Henry so rudely wiped me out.
I'm so sorry.
You're not sorry.
I'm
You don't
not
need
sorry.
To be sorry.
It's an old Golgari sorry. It means nothing.
How about some bird?
Nice. Show off that good bird.
Not
Have
only-
you
not only
heard the good
dogs can
word
do
about
dogs.
this bird?
Oh no.
I believe everybody knows about the bird.
Where's the other one? I know I saw it. Ah, there we go. And Return of the Guild Mage.
Yeah. All right, so a bird and 2 guild mages will be going on top.
Excellent. Guildmage is really good at rebuilding a board.
It is.
Yes. Yes, it is.
That card can block the Lich for days.
Alright. That is shuffled.
Yeah. Golgari Grave Troll doesn't even have trample. This card is terrible. No wonder it doesn't see play in Modern.
I don't think that's the reason.
100% the reason.
Pretty sure it's not the reason. And I don't even play.
I make that joke just way too often.
Yeah, this is a very sad board state, but I have to pass the turn. I have nothing I can play.
Okay. Underrealm Lich.
Okay.
Hi. Hello. How are you? This one.
Oh, this all sounds bad for me.
Put Abrupt Decay and Overgrown Tomb in the yard.
Okay.
Ooh, all right.
Those are choices.
That's a choice. Yeah.
Well, the option I feel safe in making.
Yeah.
I'm gonna uptick Vraska
Yeah.
and go to combat, swing for 6.
Okay. I have no choice but to take that 6. Not a whole lot I can do.
Land for turn, and I will pass.
Alright. Tap some stuff. And draw. And, surprise. A bird.
Oh, hey, bird.
A bird! Flying bird. And then when we're at it, we'll go ahead and tap
High quality bird you got there.
3 for a Selesnya Locket.
Oh, sweet.
More mana.
I mean, just in case.
I mean, it's gonna be very
More
good
things
when
for
the
generation.
it's gonna be very good when the Guild Mage comes down.
Yep.
Now I just need to make sure I actually live long enough for that.
Fair enough.
I'm gonna pass the turn with
Okay.
no cards in hand, so.
Let's see. Oh. I will draw this card.
Did we mention to chat yet that none of us got to see our decks or try them before today? We just theory crafted all of these.
That is true. Everyone got to build their decks, but no one got to play them before today.
Going to -3 Vraska on the birds.
Rude.
I'm sorry. I
Goodbye,
didn't mean to.
rude.
I'll stop.
No, you won't.
I will
Don't lie
never
to me,
stop.
Henry.
I'll play Grizzly Salvage. Reveal the top 5.
Golgari, can't stop, won't stop.
That's 4 creatures in the land.
All right, so what did you get here, Henry?
I got 2 Elves of Deep Shadow, Deathrite Shaman, Golgari Findbroker, and a Swamp. I haven't played a land yet. I kind of just want the Swamp. I'm just gonna take the Swamp.
I mean, creatures in your graveyard is never a bad thing, right?
Not
Yeah.
for Golgari.
Take the
anyways.
Swamp, play the Swamp, tap 6, play a Zoni.
Yep, we knew that was coming. How many insects would you like, Henry?
I would like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Oh, yes. This is
6,
painful.
7, 8, 9, 10, please.
Alright, here's 4.
That's enough.
Here's 4 actual insect tokens.
Nice.
And here are 6 other tokens that can serve as insects.
Awesome. These will be here for a long time. Combat 6.
Yeah, I have no responders. Board, nothing to defend with. Will take me down to 1.
Pass the turn.
Alright. We already know what this is going to be. I don't think there's any way out of this for me.
Drum roll.
Yeah, that's game. There's nothing I can do.
Well played. I
Not
love
really.
the guild mages.
Alright, so that is going to do it for round 2 of the Ravnican Rumble. Henry, how does it feel to be 2-0?
It feels okay, especially considering my deck choices were pretty bad. I think Golgari is really just carrying me through this entire thing. I had a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun building this deck, and I had a lot of fun playing it. Just having valuable cards and making tough but fun choices. Having to choose between one strong card or another is never a situation you don't want to be in.
Right.
It's always nice to do. I really enjoyed it.
Awesome. Well, we were so glad to have you here. We're happy to have you here too. For those of you hanging out in chat and watching, stick around. Mary is still going to be here battling out one more match, and next round we're going to have Simon, who's playing Boros, come in and face her. Until then, here's some messages.
You might see a couple of changed faces. I'm Jordan, I am back. But joining Amara / Mary in the Selesnya for this game, we have Simon.
Hello!
Who will be piloting the Boros Battalion Beatdown Brawler. I don't know what his deck's actually named, but there's a lot of a great alliteration with Boros.
Gotta go fast.
That's very fitting. Gotta go fast. All right, we've got a Borosanic deck, so we are good to go.
That's the wrong color.
We have. It's got red shoes, white socks. It's fine.
I mean, sure.
That's a stretch.
It's kind of a goblin. I don't know.
Just keep digging, Jordan. You're doing great.
We're doing a 5-round round robin. We've already had our first two matches. I know how to count. And we're moving into our third match here. We've resolved our first play as well as our mulligans. Both players kept a 7. And we have Amara, Mary, starting us off.
You guys are just going to keep calling me that forever now.
I mean, you're the one that showed up in cosplay.
I mean, yes. I'm not saying that I have a problem with it. Guildgate enters the battlefield. Go.
Yay. Alright, let's see here.
Let's see what powerful magic Boros brings.
It will also start with a tap land. Pass.
Not exactly, so much for gotta go fast.
Not exactly the way we drew it
Yeah,
up, but
I first of all feel cheated by this.
How about the city tree?
Fair.
What do you guys do the city tree? Just play. And we'll go ahead and tap these. Evangel.
The Selesnya Evangel. Tap and untap creature you control, get a Sapo.
nice.
More sacrifice.
Can't tap itself though, because it taps itself as part of the card.
Anything else from the conclave over there?
Nope. Go ahead.
Alright.
Proceed.
Conclave's got nothing.
Alright. Now, one of my dear old friends, my best girl, Ash Zealot.
Oh.
I have a huge personal affinity for this card. 2/2 first strike haste. Whenever you play spells from the graveyard, you get bolted. But we have haste, so we're going to go directly into the red zone and attack for 2 with first strike.
Great. I'll take that.
First blood.
I am done. Please go ahead.
We're not playing Rakdos, but it's still applicable, I believe.
Drawing for turn.
Ash Zealot is so good. Imagine if you went up against Golgari, if you got drawn into that match. That would have just been ruinous.
Was Henry playing stuff, like actually casting stuff in the graveyard, or just like reanimating?
I can dream. We have a second Evangel.
And I mean, considering other things that are future planning. Unorthodox, but we'll go ahead and swing since you're from the defenders.
The snoot has been booped.
I mean, they make pretty bad blockers, so.
Yeah.
All right. Anything
Go.
else?
No, and go.
All right.
All I do is fight, no matter what. That doesn't rhyme. And now we're blocked.
All right. We're gonna play another mountain, and then so the shiniest boy, Tajik, is down. All right.
Oh
So
gosh.
2 creatures with haste. Tajik. Somehow, if you are dealing non-combat damage to things, that damage just doesn't happen. And Tajik has the ability to pay a red and a white and give himself first strike. But we are going to attack. I have a mentor trigger since Tajik has a higher power than Ash Zealot, so I will use my very, very Boros-y dice. So we have 3/2 and a 3/3 first strike here. Just a 3/2 on there.
Okay. That's a total of 6 incoming.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm just going to take it.
And we have 6 damage.
Gotta
Boros doing.
go faster.
Yeah. Boros doing what Boros does.
Boros indeed doing what
go ahead,
Boros
Mary.
does. All right, go ahead and after
Boros only knows fight.
draw.
You were giving me hate for the guild gate on turn
I mean, you
1.
did have a turn 1 play. I do still feel cheated.
But my curve.
What curve? You hit 2.
Yep.
You never got
Use
1.
I use some more of my actual regular land. The deck is got
No,
a mind of its own today, but that's okay. We'll just play Voice of Resurgence.
Just a casual voice of
Just
resurgence.
a
Just
casual
casual
Voice of
Just
Resurgence.
casual
not
2/2.
coming
That
into
it
play.
doesn't do anything though at all.
Totally a card that is not
all
given
that
me.
text is just flavor
Cannot
text.
play the voice.
You
Yeah,
can't
you
actually, right?
Yeah, you only have one source of colored
Oh,
mana.
I do only have one source of color and mana. You're correct.
Thank you, Judge. We have several judges in the room.
Thank you for that.
Just having vicious flashbacks to playing against Kiki Cord in Modern Voice of Resurgence.
Let me think here then. I can't drop you. We'll just not tap that. How about a Transfield Promenade? Same thing. We're gonna pay that one, just more mana. That way we can play it next turn. In the meantime, Angel, we're going to pay the one and tap one and then tap the other one for
Yep.
the Saproling. Do those things in the right order.
A small pumpkin friend.
A small
small
pumpkin from-
stabby pumpkin.
I just noticed that it has a knife. I didn't.
Well, it's got to do with attack damage somehow.
It is. We are of course in the heart of decorative gourd season, so
Oh goodness. And then I'm going to pass the turn.
excellent. Alright. I will declare my attack step.
Crush 40 playing in my head.
Ashlet and Tajik are coming in. No mentor trigger since they now have the same power. But
Okay.
3/2 and a 3/3 first strike here. Can give first strike there.
Well, it makes me so sad to sacrifice my one sapling. But I need to slow you down a little. So we'll sacrifice Sapling. It doesn't really matter where, I guess. It's going to be 3 incoming to me either way. So we'll sacrifice here.
Boop.
1, 2, 3.
Alright. Down the halfway point.
Goodbye, pumpkin.
Second main, we're going to play a Boros Guildgate. We're going to follow that up with a Fire Fist Striker, one of my old favorites from Gatecrash. Battalion trigger, if at least it and 2 other creatures are attacking, I can make a target creature unable to block. And then one of my new toys, a Goblin Banneret.
It's a 1/1 mentor that gives itself double fire breathing.
Yep.
Yeah, that's gross.
Pass.
Gross is a good response for that. Let's untap some things and draw. Oh, hooray. Some trees, finally. Let's try that again, shall we? Tapping the right things. Sure. A green and a white there for the Voice of Resurgence. Let's try that again. And let me think here.
Just a good old dear friend.
Yes, a good dear friend.
Oh, I didn't get that at first.
Let it be known that
Get
today,
that now.
October 10th, I killed Jordan with a pun.
You're a time traveler?
Is it October 9th?
Goodness.
Haha!
That was live.
Semantics.
Pay one,
What did they say about never do
Tap.
math on camera?
tap another creature. Give me my pumpkin friend back.
Everyone hair to the pumpkin song.
Alright. And I will pass the turn.
All right.
Now what does Boros bring
I
to
do
the
want
battlefield?
to briefly showcase something to my hand cam, which has been the series of draws that I've had. All the cards you see on the battlefield were in my opening hand, and this tells you something. Let's see here. We're going to play out another mountain. And let's see. I am going to pay 2 to give Goblin Banneret +2/+0 until end of turn. And then I am going to declare my attack step.
Okay.
Swing. So I have 2 mentor triggers, but they both have to target the one creature that does not currently have 3 toughness. Actually, I could have done this better. Can I go back? Actually, no. All right, no. I stacked my triggers correctly. Currently, Fire for Striker has power less than both of these things. In response, I'm going to tap 2 to give a Goblin Banneret up to 5/0. The Tajic one will resolve, put a +1/+1 counter here, and then the Goblin Banneret trigger will resolve and put another counter over there. And then the Battalion trigger is going to target Voice of Resurgence, making Voice of Resurgence unable to block. So we're going to go Rar from there.
Mentor triggers are fun.
Rude. How much damage is on the board?
So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
Yeah, Voice of Resurgence able to respond. And just a Sapperling, and boy, I don't think there's anything I can do here.
Yes.
That's death.
Yes.
Yep.
That is death. Okay.
Yep.
A Legion!
Alright, so the Boros Battalion blitzed over the battlefield,
Jeez.
created quite the brawl, and there's just blood
I
everywhere.
really need more land because that would have been handy.
Boros Legion?
Really handy.
Boros Battalion? Boros Legion?
I'm making up jokes now.
Eh.
He just wants alliteration jokes.
That's
Pretty much. I mean, Battalion is a mechanics. They can be the Boros Battalion bros.
Alright, I'm very proud of my turn 1 guild gate. It did not let me down.
No, it did not.
Alright. So what kind of tricks do we have up our sleeve now?
Really.
Probably combat tricks because it's Boros.
No finger guns. No.
Alright.
No.
Mary, how different is this from playing against Golgari?
Very. I'm still getting beat down. I need to practice more before this happens again.
Alright, so we have a 6-month intensive training cycle.
Yes.
We're in the first tournament arc. This is where the hero gets knocked down. And then they go on a 6-month training arc. We'll do it in about 2 or 3 episodes.
Really, it's just
And then it comes back into a second tournament arc where they develop new powers. And all of a sudden, it's just My Hero Academia.
I mean, that would be fine though. I'd be fine with that.
I don't know how I feel about this.
I am green. Green
You
white.
are- you
His
are very
costume is
deco.
green white.
You are very deco.
Alright.
Jordan sits down for like 20 minutes and becomes the anime channel. Hey, what's up?
I'm not helping.
I feel like many people in this room are not helping that.
This is always a difficult balance to strike since you have such an ability to create blockers.
Yeah, but apparently that didn't help me last game.
Unfortunately, the slow lands do not help when you're
No.
going up against Boros.
No, they don't.
Yeah, stumbling on land for a turn or 2. Aggro exists for that exact situation. Alright. I'm up a game. I can get a little funky.
Sorry.
The thing that I appreciate most about doing things like this is it gives me an opportunity to learn so much more about the game, having been out of it for over 10 years. So
Ooh.
getting to play people and just learn new things about deck building and mechanics is great.
It's also the best because the stakes have never been lower. The only thing on this is pride. So if you have a lot of pride in your guild, there might be something on the line. But if you do not,
He says as I hedge my bets for game 2 going into possible game 3. It's hard to take the competitiveness out of the Magic player sometimes.
Simon, you have never once been a competitive Magic player. I can't say
That is actively not true.
I know it's not. We've played and I get destroyed.
If you were in the chat, I would time you out for that one.
See, you're taking it the different way.
Jordan, you know I played at U.S. Nationals in 2004, right?
Was I alive in 2000?
You're not that much of a baby. Please
No.
don't. Please don't.
Not even a little.
I was a baby when I played there, but
Hey, what's up? I'm getting fun looks from off camera where we have players and judges and friends, oh my,
hangers
rating
on,
lines.
hooligans. Alright. Alright, let's see.
I'm just going to cut.
Should I assume you are on the play again?
Yes.
Very good.
I think
very
that's
good.
a safe bet.
Make sure. I don't know.
Giving Agritsuko over here the play might not be the best thing. Sorry, Agritsuko? Yeah, Agritsuko. Much better.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, that's not good. That can't stay. That can't stay. This is very bad and very painful. This is a very painful hand, Chad.
I will keep my 7.
All right, we have Selesnya going down to 6. The Selesnian 6. The 6 Lesnian. The
Six fat.
The Sace Lesnia Conclave.
Oh my god.
Uh,
Please don't hurt yourself. I think you already have. Never mind.
Yep.
Retracted.
The alliteration has gone too far. What had science wrought?
Science had nothing to do with
cynic,
it.
excuse me.
English had
That's
much
my
to
bad.
do with it. Yeah, we gotta wait till the next round of the
Yeah,
block to get them involved.
Would you like to cut again? For sure.
Boop.
A boop indeed. 1, 2.
Classic turn into boot.
No, it's my toast.
That's not a good sign.
That's calling out a producer who's giving me sass in the chat.
That's still not great, but it's better than the last one.
We playing Canlander Mulligan rules? I don't even know.
We'll keep that and hope that the thing on top is helpful.
Let's see.
That's cry.
Oh, yes, I can. Actually, no. That doesn't need to go
Alright,
down.
alright.
Rethink that decision. Come on, brain. You can do this.
Alright. Good
All
clean
right.
games.
Fight.
Fight indeed. 1 and go.
Alright. Draw.
Let's see if we get a real fast kill. Oh, we have a turn 1 play.
The Banneret!
Boros doing what Boros wants.
Go ahead.
Alright. Go ahead and draw.
I've been doing a lot of standard testing over the last few days, and this card has been
What?
very fun to play. It's so innocuous. Like the mentor rarely, on its face value, the mentor rarely triggers unless you're putting mana into it. But the ability to find little opportunity windows to pump things up and then just sort of wreak havoc on your board it's really quite. It's been one of my sort of surprise cards from the set thus far.
I sadly have to pass the turn.
Oh,
I need-
no.
I need a place or something
Alright,
to
well, I will-
generate white mana.
Play a second mountain, and once again, my best girl, she gets the Letterman jacket and everything. Ash Zealot, Banneret, no meaningful mentor triggers, but in for 3.
Please, if you would.
Apparently, Ravnica is now a high school musical film of getting the Letterman jacket for Ash Zealot.
Pass.
Does-
Ash Zealot has been one of my favorite cards ever since she was first previewed in Return to Ravnica. There was a ill-fated
Okay.
period of time where I was playing that and Snapcaster Mage in the same deck in Standard, which is sort of a beautiful mambo right there.
Alright. Regular Gate is entering the battlefield tapped here. At least now there's a source on the board.
There's a chance.
I can do something with that. I can't do something with it right now,
Take a
though,
chance,
so
take a
go.
chance, take a chance,
Alright.
take a chance, take a chance, take a chance, take a chance, take a chance. Jackie Chan's on me.
Jackie Chan?
Jackie Chan, Jackie Chan, Jackie Chan.
Alright.
Oh.
I am also going to find my second color, but we are going to play the War Boss!
Oh, no.
jeez.
Alright,
War
so
Boss
Legion
is
War
here.
Boss is a fun little card. That's an innocuous little 2/2 for 3 with Mentor. Alright, that's fine. Except at the beginning of each of your combat steps, you get a Gobbo 1/1 that's swinging. So it's fun.
I'm going to go to that attack step, and I'd like a token. Look at this amazing goblin.
I don't know if you ever spent time around cats, but they are goblins.
I mean-
I love them dearly, but they are goblins.
The
Can we see
truest
that on
fact.
main cam?
Absolutely.
So this is one of the Cat Kingdom tokens. We like tokens at Karkin. We love tokens. They're a lot of fun. So
Look at those
these
eyes.
originally came out in a full pack of just cat-related gimmicks and fun, but now we just sell the cat pack online, and we have the Gobbos. There are many
So we're
things.
going to do some attacks. Banneret attacks, Zealot attacks, the Gobbo attacks. Mentor doesn't have any legal targets, but we're going to go for 4.
Yes, and I'm going to take it.
Pass. Go ahead, please.
Alright.
There's just such a fun synergy between the Mentor trigger on the War Boss and the tokens, because it just sort of slowly creates 2/2s over time.
There's only one downside to this being forced into Boros versus other things where people can't necessarily play
Wow.
outside their idea. Because
Density tree.
quasi-duplicating Legion War Boss is a very satisfying feeling of just so many Gobbos.
White and green, and maybe actually start getting where we can maybe generate things here eventually.
So we've got an Evangel, which is very good because it is a 1/2, so it can block a lot of the unmentored goblins quite safely.
Unmentored goblin. I feel like that's just like...
They're novice goblins.
Yeah.
It's their first goblin time.
I feel like that's like a really scathing insult. You unmentored Turd Goblin you.
And I have
That's
to
fair.
pass for turn.
Alright. I'm gonna untap. Draw for the turn.
I mean, there's enough of them that I assume not every single one can get a mentor.
Right.
Like, there's only one war boss.
You know what they say, I mean, we're trying to reduce class sizes and things, it's tough. But. Alright, during my main phase, I'm going to cast Lightning Helix, the best Boros card in the original Ravnica, to do 3 damage to your Evangel, and I will gain 3 life. Classic, efficient burn spells.
Lightning Helix is a very fair and balanced card.
I'm going to pump up Goblin Banneret to a 3-run.
Pump up the jam. Pump it
I'm going to
up.
go to the beginning of combat. I would like a Goblin, please. Thank you. And now shenanigans ensue. Alright, so we're going to attack with all of the things. My mentor triggers are each going to target one of the goblins. So we're going to make 2 goblins get bigger.
Great.
And now we're going to go for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Ow. It's 11 to my face.
Boros doing what Boros
Just Boros things. Pass.
Hashtag just Boros things.
Ouch.
Look for your favorite new hashtag on Card Game Twitter when I think of a Boros joke for hashtag just Boros things.
Oh, that would have been so useful if I had a creature this
Rolling around at the speed of sound. Hashtag just Boros things. Got places to go. Gotta follow my burning rainbow. Hashtag just Boros things. I'm now just singing Crush 40.
It's very on brand for you this
Pretty much.
afternoon, Jordan.
I mean, as soon as Sonic was mentioned, it became very on brand for me. So you started that.
I have no creatures in play. I have 2 life. You know what, Simon? I think just bowled me over.
Yeah.
I'm fairly certain I have nothing.
I think Boros drew some blood.
Yeah.
I can see.
Oh,
Look at this hand.
You have a Cloudstone Curio. That's awesome.
I love it.
It's hanging out in there.
So we have a Seed Spark, we've got Congregation of Dawn, we have
Had I-
Glare of Subdual.
Had I maybe had some creatures, this
Yeah.
would have been a good hand.
Oh,
Good Simon.
Absolutely.
all right, that is going to do it for round 3. A brutal bruising from the Boros battalion.
Legion.
Beat down. Let me live my alliterative life, Simon.
So
I figured you of all
on
people would appreciate my alliteration. However, that does mean that we are moving on to our 4th round, where we will have the Boros battalion going up against, I believe, the Izzet League. I remembered that time. Got it. The inventive Izzet Inventonauts. I made that up. It's alliterative. Stick with us, everybody. We'll be back in a couple minutes with our next round of the Ravnican Rumble.
So, how do you think things are going?
Oh, fantastic. Cards are moving in and out of this department faster than ever. Labor costs are down.
Yes, but...
And the machine is almost fully functional.
What is this thing?
Look, yes, cards are moving faster than ever, but keeping the cards in one piece is very important. As for labor costs, keeping the employees in one piece is even more important. As for the machine,
It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. It's supposed to do that. Obviously not that, but something like it.
All personnel, please evacuate.
See how fast they're moving? Productivity is up over 200%.
oh, you are very fired.
Yeah. Fair.
you all enjoyed watching our Is It Takes Over Fulfillment video during the break. You can catch that on YouTube. And speaking of the Is It, we have Eric here now, representing the Is It League. Eric, can you tell us a little bit about your deck?
Yeah, so this deck was actually inspired by a standard deck that I played against a lot back in RTR Innistrad Standard, which was Jeskai Control, which has...
I played that deck too!
Yes, classic deck, really, really good. Actually, it was called American Control back in the day because we didn't have Jeskai yet, and we were also very, very Amero-centric.
You say that in a, yeah.
But yeah, it's just a hardcore control deck that finishes with Aetherling. Hint, hint, wink, Simon.
I have a lot of experience playing Skullcrack against that deck.
Oh boy!
So
Well, I don't have any
you
of the
don't have Sphinx's Revelation.
Yes, it's a worse version.
All right.
All right, and Simon is going to be back representing the Boros Legion.
Absolutely. It worked very well last time.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. Must go faster. Must go faster.
Must go faster. All right, so our players have both kept 7, I believe.
Mhm.
Yes.
And Eric is on the play, so
Fantastic.
start us off.
I will start off with the ever fantastic. Is it Guildgate? Boo-boo!
Is it?
Is it Impasse?
All right.
It is a guild gate.
I'm just gonna go Mountain Pass.
Great. I like your style. I will go Mountain Pass.
Okay.
Yeah. That Drago. Let's do this.
Yep. Oh no, it's on. All right. Plains, and then we're gonna play a new card that did not come out in either of my last 2 games. The Boros Challenger.
Ooh.
2/3 for 2 mana, has Mentor, and I can throw 4 mana into it to give it a +1/+1 until end
That
of
is a
turn.
good card.
Yeah. What horrible fate is gonna befall?
Nothing right now.
All right.
It's just fine.
Pass.
All right. Fantastic. And let's go ahead and play a island, and we'll pass. I do not expect me to do anything proactive this game.
No, I remember playing against this kind of shenanigans. All
Also,
right.
unlike the Selesnya deck, this deck probably has a lot of removal in it.
Maybe. It could be a lot of things that say deal damage. We'll see.
I'm gonna play my dear friend Legion Warboss.
Yeah, you play that Legion Warboss.
Resolves?
It resolves. Let me know when you're going to combat, friend.
Right now.
Great. We're going to go ahead and cast one side of Turn Burn.
Yep,
We're
absolutely.
going to go ahead and burn that Legion Warboss.
That makes sense.
Because I don't like him.
No. All right. Going into combat,
Yep.
Boros Challenger is going to crack
I'll
in.
take
for
2.
2.
Owie.
But
That
then-
it?
Yep, that's it.
That's all you got?
Yeah.
Ugh, lame. Okay.
I'm not.
I can't see your hand.
I know. It's beautiful.
But our friends at home can.
That's true. But I'm not them. I'm going to play Mountain.
Yeah.
And go ahead.
Okay. All right, let's see. I'm going to play a Guildgate.
Fun.
And then I'm just going to go to my attack step.
Great.
Challenger coming in.
I will take 2 damage.
Excellent. I love that.
Oh no. Ugh.
All right.
Fixed it.
Post
Good.
combat, I've got something that might be able to do something against your removal spells at
Oh
least.
boy.
It's a Boros Reckoner.
It is a Boros Reckoner. That can do things. And stuff.
Yes. Resolves?
It does resolve.
I'm a big fan of that.
It does resolve, yeah.
All right. Boros Reckoner, of course. Whenever it is dealt damage, it can deal that much damage. Target creature or player, I assume also Planeswalker in the current errata.
Any
rules.
target.
Any target.
Any target.
Go ahead, Eric.
All right, great. Hey, on your end step, I got something for you, buddy.
Yeah.
Let's do some risk factoring. Risk factor, new card, very fun.
Yep.
Spike on the price recently,
Yep.
maybe for good reason.
Yep, I may have been testing with that card extensively.
Hey, friendo, do you want to take some damage?
I'm taking 4, yeah.
Okay, I had a feeling. All right.
All right, 16 all, but I have permanents.
Fantastic.
Go ahead.
All right. Untap. Draw a card. Oh boy, that is interesting, actually. Let's go ahead and... Boy, Boros Reckoner is not a fun card. I dislike him. Them. Whatever the Minotaur is.
I feel like I want to lobby for somehow finding a way to get Blasphemous Act back in here. 'Cause that was fun times.
Because that's
back
what this
in the
deck
day.
needs, is also a combo kill.
Yeah, it's just
no.
the classic Blasphemous Act Reckoner Wombo combos.
So fun.
Thanks,
Someone
Sam
in
Black.
chat was actually just asking about that.
If we could do it for you, we would, but we can't.
Nope, that card belongs to another plane.
So before you can start doing all kinds of evil chicanery with Boros Reckoner, I don't like doing it, but I am just going to have to Mizium Mortars it.
Excellent. I will deal 4 to you.
I had a
good sir.
feeling that's where that would go. That takes me down to 12, not my favorite number of
Mizium
life to have.
Mortars.
And then on my second main, I guess first main doesn't really matter. I don't really have a combat step. I'm going to play this tap Steam Vents.
Nice.
I'll pass the turn to you.
I respect your choices.
Thank you. Not many people do.
Oh.
Oh.
Ah.
All right. Let's see here. I'm going to declare my attack step.
Sounds good. Oh no, 2 damage.
We're going to bring a friend.
Hey, look, it's his friend.
Another
And I'm going to
challenger.
do the same thing of playing Tap Shock Lands.
Okay.
Pass to you.
All right, fantastic. I'm going to go ahead and untap, draw for the turn. And because this is a skill game, I drew exactly the card I needed. Skill game. We're going to go ahead and play a mountain.
Yes.
I am alarmingly positive that you do not have spot removal in your deck. At least universal spot removal. So I'm going to go ahead and tap out and play Aetherling.
Cool.
Pass turn.
All right, at the end of the turn, I am going to play Lightning Helix.
I assume at my Aetherling.
At targeting you.
What? Me? Why are you putting burn to me? Doesn't make sense.
Simon's life total up by 3.
Yes.
I need a judge ruling.
So wait, Simon, you're at 19 now, right?
He's at 19 now.
I'm going to leave my table for a sec to confer with my judge. One moment.
All right.
Judge will come to you. Judge is coming.
I'm a judge. You can show me.
Are you actually a judge?
I'm actually an L1 judge.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
It's awesome.
Yeah, it's fun. People listen to you. I don't get it.
All right.
All right.
Ugh.
All right.
All right, so I'm going to untap.
All right.
And this is going to be dramatic.
Oh boy.
Uh-oh.
Are you playing one of those big fancy spells?
No, I have an act of treason.
Oh,
Oh.
that is game. So
Yep.
let's go to game 2.
Wow.
Woof! Active treason out of
All right.
nowhere.
Yep.
Wow.
That is amusing to say the
I
least.
was just I was just watching you being like, I don't think you have things.
Yeah, like, what do you?
So, and I was like, yes, excellent. Yes, you've fallen from my master plan.
It's true. I really did there. Let's see. Who wants to come out? Who wants to stay? So excited.
So fun fact, Simon and Eric worked together at Mock's boarding house in
It's true.
Seattle. And this is their first time playing Magic together.
Yeah. And we've been friends for like a year now.
Yep.
And
Somehow
have not played Magic. I think it's because we both just talk too much, honestly. Like, we can't actually sit down to play a game of Magic ever. It's just not in our nature. Okay, here we go. Let's go.
Cards I'm excited to play in this matchup.
Yeah, our friends at home in chat are taking a look at your sideboards right now. Anything you would like to say about your sideboards?
It is mostly built to be Boros.
Not a surprise.
Yeah. That's it. That's pretty much it.
There's one card that somehow I never actually cast when it was in Standard that I've wanted to cast for a long time. And I'm excited to finally have access to it.
I'm excited to find out what it is.
But now I'm like sideboarding in the I'm trying to outsideboard you.
Oh my god, are we getting like in each other's heads?
Yeah,
Is that
absolutely.
what we're doing?
No, 100%. Yes.
Fantastic. Nope.
Okay.
Oh, that card.
Right.
Yep.
Never played that card.
Interesting.
Right?
Interesting. So yeah, those of you at home in chat watching, if you would like to send us a quick note, let us know which of these players you would like to see win this match. Team Boros or Team Is It? Let us know which team you are on.
Yeah. Make it a competition.
Yeah.
Crush my self-worth, please. Get in there.
And in addition to looking at these deck lists, if you click the links, which our producer has kindly put in chat, you can actually buy these decks from Card Kingdom. So yeah. Oh. Well, our friend Constantine is actually in chat right now, and his team is at League.
Oh, well, I appreciate it. Hey, Constantine, it's good to see you, buddy.
Constantine, I will never forgive you.
Constantine, you made the right choice.
Constantine, I probably agree with both of those statements.
All right, let's see.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna ripple shuffle on camera.
No riffle shuffling.
I don't
please.
want the chat to revolt against me / everybody here to get mad at me.
I mean, you could play lands in front. And...
Yeah, that's what I'll do.
Please don't play lands in front.
Lands in front. That's it, Simon. Both of us, lands in front. Agreed? No? All right, let's see if I can avoid getting murdered by my own Aetherling.
If it works. For those who did not play Standard when Aetherling was in Standard, I think the general consensus was that Aetherling definitely costs at least 7 mana.
Yes.
You do not really treat it as its mana cost.
No, I just needed a way not to take a bunch of damage next turn, and my other option was worse.
Delightful.
Yes.
All right.
No, it's true. You don't play Aetherling without the ability to bounce Aetherling.
Yeah.
That's true.
I, of course, during that era played Boros Burn in Standard, so this is just.
I actually played Golgari the Rock at that time. That was a fun deck.
Lotleth Troll?
No, it was all like Thragtusk Liliana the Veil shenanigans.
Yeah, Thragtusk.
And yeah, it was just a Swagtusk deck. That's all it was.
I remember.
It
Shades
was
and everything.
It was removal, get to 5, play Thragtusk, play Thragtusk, play Thragtusk.
Yep,
All right.
those were the days.
I'm assuming you're going to be on the play.
I am going to be on the play. All right. 1 to 7. Ooh, boy.
All right, friends. How do we feel about our opening hands?
I like it.
Mine is solid.
I like it enough to keep it.
Yeah, I'm good.
Simon, you good?
Yeah, I am.
All right.
All right, let's do this.
Tap Steam Vents. Go ahead.
All right. I'm going to play a untapped Sacred Foundry.
You've gone mad.
And I'm going to use that to play a Boros Elite.
Cool.
Go ahead.
All right, untap.
Boros Elite is another Gatecrash Battalion card. If it attacks with at least 2 other creatures, it turns into a 3/3 until end of turn.
That's pretty great, actually. Let's go ahead and play an island and pass turn. Let's see
Oh dear. All right, Ash Ellet's back.
Aww.
Do you have any shenanigans with Ash Ellet?
No results.
All right, so I'm going to declare my attack step.
No!
That was effective.
Is it Charmin?
Ash Ellet?
Yes.
Excellent.
I will use the 2 damage mode to a creature.
Oh, thank you.
Yes.
Excellent use of modular spells.
I love it.
Elite's going to attack for 1.
I'll take a damage.
Go ahead.
All right, fantastic. Untap, draw. Heyo.
This is currently the first time in 4 games that my opponent has more life than I do.
I'm winning. That's what that means, right?
For the moment.
I'm going to play a tapped. Is it Guildgate?
Rad.
And pass the turn to you, sir.
All right. Interesting. All right. Well, we are going to declare our attack step.
Okay.
Attack with Boros Elite.
I will take 1 damage.
Yay! And then I'm going to play Boros Challenger.
Boros Challenger. Yeah, that resolves.
All right. Pass.
All right. Actually... Yep, nope. Untap, draw.
They've missed a land drop.
Hooray!
Yep.
I'm going to play a mountain, and I'm actually going to play my favorite card from Guilds of Ravnica, which is... it's Murmuring Mystic.
Oh, Birdman.
Birdman.
We're going to have a reader for a moment.
Yeah,
here.
absolutely. So Murmuring Mystic is a 4 mana, 1/5, and each time I cast an instant or sorcery, I get a 1/1 blue bird illusion token.
That's sort of irritating.
Yeah, it's got big butt, and it makes me more blockers. I love him.
Seems great.
And I'll pass turn. And also, Hallie, do we have any blue fly tokens? Maybe?
We have several bird tokens, actually, from the CK
But are
Sketch
they-
Pack.
But are they bird illusion tokens?
That may be a lot to ask for,
No,
but
that's
we
reasonable.
have all
Yeah, bird
kinds of
trick tokens, but
we have-
illusions.
we have all kinds of birds.
Let's see here. All right. So, we're going to play Legion Loyalist.
Hey, that's a good card.
Yeah, I really love the way that it matches up against your tokens.
Yeah, it's real good at that.
Legion Loyalist has a lot of abilities that it gives when it attacks with at least other creatures.
Got a lot of text.
First Strike and Trample, and cannot be blocked by creature tokens, which is sort of amazing.
Hey, that might be relevant at some point.
It's pseudo.
But most importantly, right now it has haste.
Yep.
So
Get that
we
battalion.
are going to declare our attack step.
Great.
I've got a Mentor trigger, which I'm going to do on my Legion Loyalist, and
Great.
I've got a battalion trigger there and a battalion trigger there. So
Yep.
all my creatures have First Strike, they have Trample,
Yep.
they cannot be blocked by tokens. This is a 3/3, this is a 2/3, this is a 2/2.
Yep.
Rar.
Yeah, that's a lot of stuff. I will block the biggest one, which I believe right now is the Boros Elite.
Cool.
So I'll take 4
I
damage.
have a trick.
Oh, a trick!
I'm going to play Integrity to give it +2/+2 until end of turn.
Oh, wow.
So it'll be a 5/5.
That's a 5/5. That's going to kill my memory.
First strike damage.
Yep.
Just let our state-based effects be observed. And that'll be 2 here and 2 here, deal total of 4.
1, 2, 3, 4. All right.
Yeah, and then I'm going to pass to you, though.
All right. I'm going to untap and draw. Okay. Well, that was interesting. And by interesting, I mean bad. Let's see. Let's go ahead. And I think that's good there. Boop, 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 boop. I think I can just pass turn.
Can you?
Yes.
All right. So I'm going to move to my attack step.
Okay.
Do you have anything before I do that?
I do.
Yes.
I do. I really don't want you to get more battalions and Boroses and all that, whatever those things are. So I'm going to fuse Turn and Burn on Boros Challenger, turning it into a 0/1 weird with no abilities, and then shooting it for 2.
Rude.
I know, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
But that's it.
All right. I'll attack for 3.
I take 3.
And then I'm going to follow that up with a Goblin Banneret
Yeah, it's a good card.
and another Boros Elite.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
1 drops. Pass.
All right, there are some cards I would really like to draw right now.
Yeah, doing a surprising amount with 2 mana over there.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've played most of my life with 2 mana, I feel.
Well,
That's not like philosophical, that's like literal. I play a lot of 20 land decks.
we'll go ahead and play an island for the turn. And now
I'm just saying, it's Aetherling mana right now.
it is Aetherling mana right now, but it's also not Aetherling mana right now. Let's see, how do I want to do this? Oh, man. I think... We're going to pass turn.
Okay.
Simon, chat is surprised that you are playing white.
That is valid. Alright. I'm gonna play my 3rd land. I want the world to be proud of me.
We are all proud of you, buddy.
Alright. How many cards do you have in your hand, Eric?
I have 3 cards in my hand.
Alright. I'm gonna pay 2 mana.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna give Banneret +2/+0.
Okay.
Resolves.
Yeah, that happens.
I'm gonna randomly have Stifle or something.
Stifle. Disallow.
And then I'm gonna
Stifle Bird.
I'm gonna go to my attack step.
Okay. So here's where things get interesting.
Indeed.
Because I either pour a bunch of cards into making sure I don't die right now, or I dig for a blowout. And the is it in me says, you should dig for that blowout.
Yep.
Yeah.
There we go. I'm proud of you.
So I'm going to go ahead, and before we move to combat, I'm going to cast Is It Charm. And use the draw 2, discard 2 mode.
Ooh.
So,
It's pretty risky.
oof.
You have to do it for science.
Yeah, and that did not pay off at all.
Discard 2 lands.
Discard 2 lands. And then, oh boy, we are gonna get blown out. I have a feeling, unless we. Yep, no good solutions here. But we are gonna go ahead, and because I don't want another mentor trigger, and the Goblin Banneret's really big, we're gonna go ahead and turn and burn him for 2.
Excellent.
And go ahead and smash me in the face for a bunch.
All right. So both of these are going to trigger.
Mhm.
So that's 3 and 3 and 2 is 8.
Yep.
It was going to be really fun because there's a fun little trick you can do with Mentor and these Boros Elites, where as long as you stack your trigger so that the Mentor resolves first while the creature's still small, it gets the Mentor token, but then gets its battalion bonus as well, which is pretty neat. So I'm going to end my turn with yet another banneret because 1-drops, am I right? And then I'm going to pass to you.
All right, so I am pretty dead on board, but there are several cards I could draw that would really help. Let's see if one pops up. No, it does not. As a matter of fact, I'm just going to flood real hard and die.
I have Lightning Helix.
I had a feeling. So what we were looking for there was one
Mizian
of...
Mortars?
Oh, Mizian Mortars. So Mizian Mortars, so the things I was looking for, let's see if we can find them. So Mizian Mortars, let's see, Mizian Mortars. Electrolyze would have been amazing.
Electrolyze, always
There are
efficient.
definitely 4 copies of that.
Yeah.
3 copies of Isn't Static Caster and the
No!
rest of them. So
No,
I had
no.
about 7 cards there. I was like, reliably, I will blow him out eventually. Unfortunately, it looks like they're on the bottom 20.
Yeah, that's, little do you know that that's actually the way that the Boros
That's
Legion
actually the
operates.
Boros Legion. They just stack all
It's
the
been
stuff on
hanging out
bottom.
with the Demir a bunch.
So again,
learning sneaky
just
secrets.
run over
Yeah.
by 1/1s.
All right.
True
Well,
to brand
true
for
to
me.
brand.
That's true. Well, good job, Boros, doing what Boros does.
Yeah.
But you know what, Eric? You're going to
Sound the
get
age of
one more
trumpets.
chance to play Magic.
That's right.
Because
on
Chris
sideboard.
and his Demir deck are going to be coming back next round.
Ooh,
So
spooky.
stick around. We're going to have another quick break, and then we will be back with Is It versus Demir.
So, how do you think things are going?
Oh, fantastic. Cards are moving in and out of this department faster than ever. Labor costs are down.
Yes, but...
And the machine is almost fully functional.
What is this thing?
Look, yes, cards are moving faster than ever, but keeping the cards in one piece is very important. As for labor costs, keeping the employees in one piece is even more important. As for the machine,
It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine.
Supposed to do that. Obviously not that, but something like it.
All personnel, please evacuate.
See how fast they're moving? Productivity is up over 200%.
oh, you are very fired.
Yeah. Fair.
Park.
Explains
And
a
I
lot.
guess in the Linkin Park phrase, we tried so hard and got so far, but in the end, we've got this last round.
For Coheed and Cambria, thank you.
Your prog rock is not emo. I'm Jordan. I'll be your table friend for this final round. You've met these two before. You know Eric from last round, piloting the Is It Leagues deck that I already forgot the deck name of. It's something about Is It. And then we've got Chris, our Demir agent, who has been producing the stream the whole time, was also in our first round if you did come in later to the show. Yeah. Their deck names were kind of done at the last minute, so unfortunately I'm relying on them to say their deck
Eric's
names.
was from out of nowhere.
Out of nowhere.
Thank you.
And mine is Secrets Are No Fun for you.
Ah.
There's an actual ellipses and I believe a just written pause in the deck name, just to make certain that everyone says it correctly. We have resolved mulligans. We have resolved who's going first. I believe that is going to be Chris, our Demir agent. And with that being said, let's kick it off with the final round of the Ravnican Rumble.
Hey, Watery Grave tapped, go.
Yay, draw.
Powerful magic.
Is it Guildgate tapped? Go ahead.
Mine's better.
It is.
Mine's more expensive.
It is. It's at least $10 more expensive.
I think more, maybe. Oh, no, 10.
I will play this island, and despite being a blue deck, I will tap out on turn 2 and play this Night Veil Sprite.
I love that card.
Night Veil Sprite, doing surveil things.
Turn 2 that fixes your draws for as long as it lives.
So good. Hey, it's another tapped Is It Guildgate.
I approve.
I will pass.
Shock.
I will in fact shock. I will play this
Nice.
here Watery Grave.
Gone mad.
I will then cast, while I think the coast might be clear, this here Disinformation Campaign.
That is clear. So I've had great success with that card in Limited, actually.
Yeah, it
it's
turns out it's
surprisingly good.
house.
Amazing.
So, I will draw a card when it enters the battlefield, and you will discard a card.
I will discard a card. I'm going to discard Risk Factor.
In accordance with the rules.
Ooh, that risk factor discard.
I will then go to combat and swing with this Night Veil Sprite.
I do not declare any blocks.
When it attacks, before damage, I'm going to surveil one.
Can you tell we're both judges?
I will indeed bin that there island. When I surveil,
It bounces to your hand.
this comes back to me.
This is gross.
It is.
It's kind of gross.
Actually gross.
This is actually played this in Arena last night, pretty much this deck, and it was awesome.
I think you might need to get rid of that sprite pretty soon, though.
I got
Hey, go.
Great, untap draw.
Try to do something.
Wow.
You're tapped
Wow.
So
The shade from the Demir.
Yeah, that's funny. I like that. All right.
Hey, we did
Putting
it.
another Is It Guildgate in tapped. Not the best land draws in the world.
Is it?
So
Aren't they? Instead of is it? Get it? Because that was...
okay, I'm just gonna pass to get this over with.
I'll allow it and say that's a fair response, and frankly, you should gain 5 bonus life.
Trying to get your opponent to scoop because of your bad puns is a valid strategy. Okay.
It doesn't often work, though. They just kind of want to destroy you harder.
We'll play this swamp.
Yep.
Do you want to pay 2 life?
No.
You don't have to, and you actually can't, but...
I will make you use up whatever counter spell you might have in your hand and try to cast this here Disinformation Campaign.
No, I'll eat it.
Alright, I will draw a card, you will discard one.
I'm discarding Cyclonic Rift, which makes me sad.
Gross.
Oh!
Hey, this thing's happening again.
It's happening again.
I will discard this here Watery Grave and bounce Disinformation Campaign.
No, you lose a life, you don't gain a life.
And,
That's correct.
hey look, I have 7 cards in my hand for some reason, go ahead.
Alright, great. Untap draw. Cool. We're gonna go ahead and main phase this because you are Demir and you may have counter spells and you have 7 cards in hand. So I'm just gonna go ahead and jam this Electrolyze right now, dealing 2 damage to your sprite.
Fair enough.
And I will draw a card.
Guess didn't have quite the sprightly reaction time it needed to dodge that bolt.
Haha.
Hey!
And look, a land for the turn. Pass turn.
High five on that reaction to Jordan's fun. Alright.
I love getting no-sold by my coworkers. It's the best. I should be used to it now after 2 years at Card Kingdom, but it still stings.
Well, while you are tapped
So
out,
much.
we're going to play this here Rogue's Passage, because that's a funny card.
Haha.
And we'll get started with some kind of clock and play Etrata, the Silencer.
That's a good card.
Hold on, you said while he's tapped out, what could he have done to counter the Rogue's Passage, whether he was tapped out or not?
Well, it was more for the Etrata. I just kind of sequenced the sentence wrong. Normally I don't have to think about sequencing my grammar while playing Magic, but I did. Pass the turn.
Fantastic. I'm gonna untap.
And the internet thanks you for it. Maybe, I don't know.
Let's see.
Hey, Chad, do you thank him for it?
we're going to go ahead and... Can I look at Etrata real quick?
Yes, you can. She cannot be blocked. She's 3/5.
Right.
Whenever she deals damage to you, I can exile a creature you control. If I do, it gets hit counter on it. She gets shuffled back into my deck. If you ever control 3 exiled creatures with hit counters on them, you lose.
That's a cool card.
Pretty silly.
Yeah.
It does lots of things.
It does lots of things. I'm going to play another island. And... Boop-a-doop-boop-a-doop-boop. I'm going to pass to the turn. Woo.
Is it control? Yes, it is. Swag, swag.
I will go ahead. How many cards you got in your hand?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
That's more than I want you to have, but I suppose that's fine. We're going to go to combat.
Cool.
I'll swing for 3.
Yeah, I'll allow that.
Alright. Pass.
Cool.
Does it not get shuffled if there's not a hit counter?
Correct.
That is absolutely correct. I have had...
It only shuffles if it does the thing. If it doesn't do the thing, it just stays there.
It's just a 3/5 unblockable.
That card got way better in my mind.
All right. Great. I'm going to draw. And... Man, oh man. Let's think about what we're actually going to do this turn.
What I suggest? Playing Magic.
No, I'm good. I'm going to pass the turn instead.
No. Alright, untap. Okay. Draw. All out. Let's...
He says, assuming he could do something with the card that he already drew.
Play a swamp. And then go to combat.
Okay. Yep. I'll take 3.
Pass the turn.
Fantastic.
Hey, blue deck magic.
Yeah. I play a land.
6 mana. What are we doing?
Nothing. Pass turn.
Somebody learned to wait till 7 to play either one.
Wow. Did I miss something last game?
Yes. Yes. I got my 8th one got active treasoned by Simon to murder me. Right at the stabilization point too. It hurt.
It was not great.
It made me sad.
We will go ahead and cast a Dimir Spybug. A 1/1 flyer with menace. Whenever I surveil, it gets a counter.
How much do you have untapped? 4?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Yeah, we'll just tap out and syncopate it at 5.
How much do I care? How much do I want a Spybug? That's fine.
Okay.
It is exiled.
It is exiled.
I will
The strongest counter magic,
play
Syncopate.
a Dimir Aqueduct bouncing this island.
You got it.
And I will go to combat.
Yep.
Swing for 3.
I take 3.
Pass.
Alright, untap draw. Cool. Let's go ahead and we're gonna tap 4 and we're gonna play Jace Architect Thought.
Oh, which one is this? What do you do?
The most Jace.
He's very Jace.
Factor fiction. Mini factor fiction.
Yes.
Okay. I will try to say no.
Okay.
I will sinister sabotage them.
That is fine. That happens. It makes me sad, but it happens.
I will put this Price of Fame into my graveyard since you don't seem to be playing a ton of creatures.
What are creatures?
Correct.
And then... I think I just need to buy myself some time at this point more than anything, but go ahead.
I shall untap my lands. Also my creature, I suppose. Why not? I will play this island that I bounced in my hand last turn.
Debate cheats. How did you play an island twice if we already know about it?
Gasp.
Spooky.
I
It is
will...
October. It is time for spooky.
Let's do this now. I will disinformation campaign again. Let's get that train rolling.
Cool. I'm going to discard this copy of Ionize.
I am going to draw this here card.
We've got our eye and eyes on that card in your
I overpaid
bin.
for that. There we go.
Yeah.
That's Dimir Aqueduct. It taps for 2. I'm ignoring what Jordan said as hard as I can.
So the card is ionized, and if we're looking at it, that
So I'm
means
gonna
you're
swing
using
for
your
3.
eyes
Cool.
to look at it.
I'm actually going to Cyclonic Return to your hand.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Coolio.
I will then cast this Doom Whisperer.
Sounds good.
Oh, that's not a Toronto.
Nope, that is a much deadlier card.
That is far worse.
Hit go.
Alright, cool. Untap.
So that's a
draw.
6/6 Flample. You can pay 2 life, and you get to surveil
Oh boy.
too.
Yep. Bad. Let's see.
It's like a mini Grizzlebrand, kind of, sort of, not really.
A little.
It does work.
So we're gonna go ahead. I have very few good plays, but we're gonna do this one. Which is not a good play, but I'm playing this Nivik Cyclops. Just kidding. Yeah, it's my favorite card from Dragon's Mace, and it made its own archetype. Go ahead.
At the end of your turn, I will activate this ability, paying 2 life to surveil and bounce this here Disinformation Campaign to my hand.
Doom Whisper, also a very good card.
I'm going to put this swamp into my graveyard, put that on top, and then I'll untap.
Cool, cool, cool.
Drawing the card that he left on top with Surveil.
Almost like I planned it that way. Ghost Quarter.
Yep.
I will then tap these 3 to play Disinformation Campaign again.
I'm officially sick of Disinformation Campaign.
Which information campaign?
This one?
Oh,
Disinformation campaign.
That will happen, so I get 2'd.
Yep.
Hey, your Cyclops is bigger.
It is.
It's also dead!
Oh no!
It gets Price of Famed.
It was so famous.
I mean,
it was actually the Cyclops.
As the most famous Cyclops of Dragon's Maze, and the only way to play triple Dragon's Maze limited, apparently.
And town. Or Mono Gates, and then the Gatekeepers.
Yeah. Benjamin Guildgate with that Surveil left one on top, and now I'm going to swing for 6.
I take 6, I go down to 3. Not looking great. Go. Untap, draw. Okay, that's a card.
If you have some way of doing 3 damage to target player, you can take it out on your own terms.
If only I could just end it. Let's see.
Go to game 2. That got dark.
Wow.
Instead, we're gonna go ahead and before he has a chance to completely destroy me, we're gonna go ahead and cast Mizium Mortars, targeting Doom Whisperer.
4 damage marked.
Great. And then we're gonna go ahead. And is it charm, dealing 2 damage to Doom Whisperer?
Hey, I'm gonna bounce him to my hand instead.
That sounds good.
And Surveil 1. Hey, it's that card I left there.
And I pass turn.
Wee. 3 damage to go, huh?
That's not ominous or anything.
It's a little ominous. It's like low-level ominous.
It's just a dash of ominous.
We will start with this here Etrata.
Yeah, it's an Etrata.
Blocked, and I don't know what
For
you're
3
doing.
mana? That's pretty impressive.
That's
Oh, wait.
4.
Oh, my
Dimir
lord.
Aqueduct.
Dimir Aqueduct.
Dimir Aqueduct. Real good. Pass.
All right. Untap, draw. Okay. Well, that's a card that'll help us, actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We're going to jam Ral. Is it Viceroy?
Yeah, go for it.
Cool. We're going to -3 him. And we're going to target Etrata. So that's going to deal damage to target creature equal to the total number of instants and sorceries in the exile or in your graveyard. I currently have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 cards in my yard.
So Etrata's very dead is what you're telling me.
Yes, I'm trying to tell you that.
Etrata's dead twice over and then some.
So, pew pew. Go ahead.
How about this Notion Thief?
Yeah.
Is it dead?
No, it's
Is it?
It's not. Do I might get died a Notion Thief?
You are
Probably.
down a Notion Thief.
Oh, yep. Go ahead.
Unless he attacks Ral for the
He should.
for the Rubbins.
Just for BM.
Hey, here's Duskmantle, House of Shadow.
That's
right
right.
there. I'm going to attack you for 3.
Are you sure?
I die. I die and I'm sad about it.
And like this. Alright, so your sadness goes on the stack.
Yeah, sadness is on the stack.
Resolves. Then damage, so you have to be happy about it.
Yeah, no, totally.
Turns out sadness has persist.
Wow.
I mean, he's not
Persist
wrong.
can't go on non-creature.
I don't know if that got picked up on the mic, but our producer just goes from behind the scenes of turns out sadness has persist. It's more like a lingering nightmare. Alright, so we are moving into the in-between of Game 1 and Game 2. Dimir showed up and just did a lot of surveilling, caused some discarding.
Just looked at a bunch
of stuff and things died. I'm pretty sure that all the Gorgons are actually Dimir agents in disguise, because that seems to be how it's working. But we are just getting a little bit of sideboard action done. By the looks of Chris pulling out his entire sideboard, he's just gonna do things. I don't know. I mean, you pulling out your entire sideboard is kind of public knowledge. Eric can just look up.
Eric might not be paying attention.
It's true. I wasn't.
Well, that's the downside of Table Friend. Yeah. Table Friend gives some information away by virtue of this is for entertainment. And the stakes have never been lower. No, really, they got pounded down pretty hard so they could like get down.
There is no escape from this.
I'm also just like really hungry, and that sounds great right now.
Isn't there a barbecue place like right next door?
I don't know what you're talking about. Our location is not broadcast anywhere.
Oh, there's no barbecue place anywhere. There is no barbecue actually.
What is barbecue? Barbecue does not exist for us.
I wouldn't worry too much about it, Jordan. There's plenty of barbecue places in Seattle, Washington.
The best thing is, even closing my eyes, I still feel some pain because I just have the ring light in my vision.
That's funny.
Well, it looks like Eric has decided on his sideboard, thus moving us closer, but we're still waiting on our surveil agent. He has 2 minutes left in sideboard time.
I'm sorry.
He now has 1 minute left
like
in sideboard time. He's now down to 30 seconds left in sideboard time.
Here comes the DQ.
Somehow it went back up to a minute in sideboard time. I feel like our clock might be slightly wrong. 4 distinct piles of cards in front of the Demir agent, which makes you wonder, A, how many sideboards does this cheaty face have? And B,
Demir.
what the heck is going on? Turns out there's just a full sideboard of cheaty faces. One of these sideboards is going to stay off in the corner and it's just going to be cheaty faces. And that's his entire strategy. Yeah. Cheaty face is a card from one of the unsets. Unglued, thank you. Thank you, judges. That can't really cast.
Unhinged.
What? Is it unhinged?
Get wrecked, nerds!
It's even better when we're both wrong.
Thank you, other judge. Yeah, you basically have to cheat it into play in order to get in play, but it can just kind of stay there. Yeah. No, we are not packed in the back of a tractor trailer driving by every barbecue place in Seattle. Trust me, if we were, we'd have a lot more breaks. Because I'd have barbecue to eat.
So
did you see the last Fast and Furious movie where Charlize Theron is always on the move in a plane going overhead that constantly gets refueled? It's not that either.
We're not getting refueled.
The plane's going down at the end of the stream.
Oh, okay, cool. Wait, what?
What?
You have to use your Is It Magic to keep it afloat.
Okay. Alright. I'm gonna be on a play.
That seems correct.
Alright, we are drawing our first 7s. Let's see if our players keep 7 each.
Eric. I'm gonna keep this.
Well, I'm keeping.
Well, that one was more bold, so
Yeah,
I'm
that was very bold.
That was no hesitation.
No, I definitely had hesitation in my play.
So...
Alright, so I'm gonna play This Is a Guildgate and pass the turn.
Seems correct.
I think so.
Hey, Watergrave, go.
Great, untap draw. It's an island, go ahead.
Bold moves.
La Drago.
Hey, let's play this here Drown Secrets.
Is a charm.
Fine. Is
Count
that
a target non-creature spells. Its controller plays 2.
Not instant or
So Drown Secrets is a card that we saw in the first round that anytime Chris casts a blue spell, mills 2 off their opponent's library.
Target player
Can self-mill. But Eric said, nah. Just nah.
Just no.
And is it charmed it in one of its 3 modes?
Just say no to drownings.
Hey, let's Thought Erasure you.
I love that album.
Syncopate for 1.
Sure.
And Eric continuing to play. Nope.
Demir Guildgate. Go ahead.
Alright, untap draw.
Nope. Dot magic.
We'll play an island and I'll pass turn.
Draw. Play that island. And now I too shall start the Drago game.
Fantastic. It's about time.
We're in for a thrilling game of Magic, folks. Make sure not to miss a beat. We've got draw go on both sides.
I'll go ahead and pass turn.
We're playing a game of Pictionary. Draw.
We'll start with Night Veil Sprite, see what you do about it.
Will the surveil begin? Will he have to bail on surveil?
Yeah, because I think that's actually a critical card. I'm going to go ahead and counterflux it.
Wow.
Oh,
wow. The little 1/2 flyer gets counterfluxed. Go ahead.
The uncounterable counter.
Can be exiled.
Cross counter.
I'll pass turn.
Can be redirected.
Powerful magic. Unless you overload it, in which case you can't.
Let's make you keep using up counter spells if you want to stay in this game. I will cast this information campaign.
Yeah, no, I do not like that.
I don't like that so. I don't know why did it vaguely bad fake British accent.
Almost no one knows why you did that.
Almost.
Almost. Do you know? Do you have the answer?
Well, I'm Demir. I couldn't tell you if I did.
My mind's blown.
Ionize it.
I take 2.
You got your ionize on that one.
Oh my god, please go, Eric.
And tap draw.
You asked me to be here.
Pass turn. You could use a little bit more land, would be nice.
Again, let's just keep seeing if I can get some more card advantage. Notion Rain.
Hey. Yeah. I'm gonna expansion it, and I'd also like to cast Notion Rain. Does that sound okay?
I'll allow it.
Okay. We've got double Notion Rain.
Sweet Surveil. How many cards do I have? That many? Yeah, that seems fine. I will bin this swamp, keep this on top, and draw this card along with it.
I am just gonna draw these 2 cards.
Fantastic. And I've taken care of your loss of life.
Thank you.
I will then play this here Demir Aqueduct and bounce this swamp.
Cool.
Back up to 7. Go ahead.
Alright. Attack. Draw. Let's go ahead and we're gonna play we're gonna play a tap Steam Vents.
Mm-hmm.
And we're gonna pass turn.
The swamp we saw last turn.
6 mana let's keep making you do stuff. Hey, here's a Demir Cut Purse.
Okay, I actually don't know what that card does.
Whenever it deals damage to you, I draw a card, and you discard one, I think.
That player draws a card, and you discards a card, and you draw a card. Oh, that's pretty cool.
It's like a disinformation
It's
campaign
a
on
2/2
stick.
for 1 blue black.
Let's... Yeah, that resolves.
Go!
Okay. Yeah. Cool. Not cool. I don't think not. Actually, I think not cool. The more I think about it. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead. 3 mana. How many cards in there?
6 of them.
Oh man, the joys of control magic, right? That's fine, actually. It resolves. All right, it's fine. Untap draw. Cool. Let's go ahead and play a untapped Steam Vents.
Dink dink.
Tie game at 16.
We'll pass turn.
Oh my. Oh heavens.
Thanks, George Takei.
Island.
Mm-hmm.
Can cast most of the counter spells in my hand now, probably.
Wow!
I should hope so.
Wow! That's what we call a strong bluff.
Try this out.
Sure. Great. I'm going to try to electrolyze it. 2 damage to it, and I will draw a card.
I will Sinister Strike that? Or Psychic Strike?
Psychic Strike that.
Which actually I only need to tap like that for, since Demir.
Cool. What's the...
Countered spell, you put the top 2 cards of your library into your graveyard. If it resolves.
Dislike. Yeah, that resolved.
Judge?
What's up?
No.
Yeah, mill 2 hitting mountain island.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna go ahead and burn him for 2 damage.
I will then Sinister Shadow.
Oh my god.
Oh, wow.
Alright.
So
The double counter.
I'll definitely keep that on top. This thing.
Yep.
So discard and I'll draw one.
Yep, I'm gonna discard a Syncopate.
Go.
Alright. Tap. Draw.
But down to the 1 land on Chris's side.
We're gonna play a mountain, and then we're gonna go ahead.
He did his job. Did good.
Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and jam Jace Architect of Thought.
Ooh.
The most Jace.
And we're gonna up him.
So creatures I control get -2, -0?
-1, -0.
-1, -0.
Yeah, so not the best, but also not terrible bad. You got 1 land up, which means you could have the Spell Snare, which would break my heart.
into just a million pieces. So we're gonna try it because they said always jam it if you think you got it. Is it Charm That Fool?
I will indeed
Yeah,
put him
there we
in.
Oh, I was so excited, so excited.
The fake out.
Go ahead.
The tap land, and nothing happened except Demir Cup versus Super
So
Dad.
you're mostly tapped out.
I am. I only have one land up also.
So let's get some creatures.
Yeah,
Let's do this here Darkblade Agent.
Yeah, the result.
And then this here Thief of Sanity.
Ooh, Thief of Sanity. Yeah,
that
that
was
was
spooky.
So Darkblade Agent turns into half of Demir Cup versus Fire Surveil.
Yep.
I get to draw a card when he hits you.
And that one casts my cards, right?
Yeah, this is the look at the top 3, pick one, exile it. I can cast it forever using
boy.
mana of any color to cast it.
Oh boy.
Hey, pass.
Cool. Untap. Draw.
They do both have to do combat damage to a player for that to resolve.
Correct.
It's not on tap.
It's mini fact.
We're mini-facting.
Yep. All right.
So you separate into piles and I choose, or I separate into piles?
You separate. I choose.
Okay. You can have to sink a lot of mana into something, or just counter something.
Yeah, for my current hand, I actually do want the remand.
Alright, so remand goes to hand. We'll put a mountain and a syncopate into the
Is this
bin.
one in the graveyard, or is it on the bottom of the library?
Oh, bottom of the library. That's right. It's not.
It's not proper fact.
It's not proper fact.
It's relevant since there may be mill cards.
Yeah. And go ahead and pass turn.
There's no mill here. We saw nothing to mill. Ow, that's a chair leg. Table leg. That's what I was looking for.
I'm going to play this here Ghost Quarter. I'm going to Notion Rain.
Yep, that resolves.
Look at revulsion.
Yeah, it doesn't
on
look happy.
Chris's face
Or maybe it
there.
wasn't happiness.
Just both of the far and aways together, which I'm going to put in the bin, and then draw these two, since these are probably more relevant. To
Please
what's
be
going
two
on
more
right now.
far aways.
No, but we'll have
Near, far.
the Darkblade Agent go at Jace, the Thief of Sanity go at you.
That is. Yeah, that's fine.
All right,
That,
so
that happens.
two.
Just goes down to 1.
This you take 2, and then this happens.
Right.
You don't get to see it.
But I want them.
Ooh, I'm taking that one.
Fine.
These go into your graveyard.
Graveyard, I believe.
And cards put the rest in your graveyard. Hey, there's Cyclonic Rift.
Oh, sad face.
That's there, and I can do things with it when I please. Pass the turn.
All right.
Yep, the worst thing is Thief of Sanity doesn't even need to still be alive for those cards to get cast. Just needs to be there at one point.
Play an island. We'll go ahead and uptick Jace.
Jace is ticked up.
He's ticked up. And we'll pass turn.
It's the angriest chase of all time. It's so ticked up.
I'm gonna cast this here Risk Factor.
Oh, my risk factor. Okay. So we're gonna do the fun thing, which is we're gonna remand it.
What happens?
It goes to hand.
I think it actually goes to my yard
So card
because it's exiled right now.
Well, I'm casting it. It's on the stack. Yeah, that'll go to your hand.
Yep.
It's in your hand.
You get
Hand
it?
it to me.
Wow.
Wow.
And I
Draw a
draw.
card.
That was probably the best remand I think I've seen in a long time.
Right.
Yeah, that's gotta feel great.
Yeah, it's fine with it. You good?
You knew about it too.
Let's see. No.
Keep those lands tapped,
Keep them
Chris.
We are still in your end steps. That was
I
the end of turn.
know.
There's no sorceries. Just let
Thinking my brain thoughts.
Just thinking my brain thoughts.
Don't sorcerize.
out loud.
Yeah.
Working hard. Something, and you're. Is it bound?
Yeah.
Do.
Yeah. We're actually gonna cast that risk factor.
I'll take 4.
Cool. Pass turn.
We're gonna do the same thing we did last time.
Okay.
Jace the Skew.
We are gonna be okay with that.
Alright. Jace dies.
Nope.
Nope.
Takes 1.
Takes 1. You take 1.
Yep.
She did.
Stop stealing my spells, please.
I shan't.
3 lands all at once.
Yeah, there's the other Cyclonic Rift.
Oh,
My heart. My heart.
Although Cyclonic Rift, a little bit less of a blowout like it is in, Commander.
Go.
Alright.
Go. Ba-da, go.
Go play a mountain for the
Look, they came back. They're popular again.
+1.
Did they?
I don't know.
Are they?
I forget who told me this, but someone went to a Hanson concert. Apparently, it was ham.
That makes sense. I would believe that. Same deal, yeah.
Cool. Let's go ahead. Yeah, this sounds like fun. We're gonna turn burn turn.
I will disdainful stroke that.
Yeah, I had a feeling. All good.
Oh, do their burn mana costs combine?
Mm-hmm.
It is one
if you
spell.
fuse them.
Okay.
1 and 1.
Yep. Keep taking my things, please.
Okay. We'll take that one. Hey, there's Museum Orders.
I hate you.
Whoa! This is a friendly game.
I'm sorry.
Between fellow Magic
I
judges.
dislike the choices you've made.
that is fair. I will allow it.
Okay. Let's see.
I'm the tournament arbitrator right now.
Is that your title? Like officially?
I mean, it's usually meme lord, so I think this is an uptick in titles.
Definitely an uptick. Overloaded Museum Orders. Oh, sorry, I need to tap differently.
I will counter that target sorcery.
Yep.
Oh!
Demir Charm?
Uptick Jace. Pass turn.
Just Demir things.
Let's see what happens first. The
Demir
slow,
Guildgate?
pecking death.
Samesies?
Samesies.
Great. Yeah, losing my cards is not great.
Yeah, there's an amount of mill.
Yeah, there's those.
Cool.
God, he also has 3 of your cards to cast at any moment.
Oh yeah, no, it's not great.
Do you still have to follow timing restrictions, I believe?
You do,
yes.
Go.
Cool. In step, I'm gonna jumpstart risk factor.
In response, I'm gonna flash in this Notion Thief.
Okay.
You can draw 3 cards.
Yep.
Oh my god.
Okay, go.
All right.
Wow, that jump start has been the bane of both of yours' existences.
Okay. Let's see what we can do here. Uptick Jace. Classic. And then...
Oh, me.
Oh, me. I'm so funny. I can't let you keep stealing my cards. We're going to try to... Is it Jump Thief of Sanity for 2 damage?
I agree. You probably can't.
All right. And pass turn.
I'm actually shocked that resolved.
Yeah.
That.
I mean, you just got to keep... At this point, it's just...
Yeah, you gotta keep
jamming.
All right, so we're going to switch it up.
Yep.
That at Jace, this at you.
Perfect. I take 1.
Pass.
All right. I'm going to check my bin real quick.
I believe your bin is now greater than your library.
It should be at this point. I should certainly hope so. All right. Untap, draw. That is a card. Pass turn.
Hopefully.
So the real question is, who drops True Name Nemesis first?
That is really what that means, yeah.
It's a fair and balanced single-player Magic card.
I will cast this Nightveil Sprite.
I'll remand it.
Okay, I will draw a card.
Yep.
No.
Oh, is it every?
Everything but the first one you draw.
And the first one in your draw step. Wow, that's annoying.
That's the plan. And I'll cast that Nightveil Sprite.
Sounds good.
I'll swing for 5.
I take 5.
Go.
All right, untap, draw, and it'll probably be a land. Hey, it's not. Yeah, we gotta dig to find something to stay alive. So
before you dig, I'm gonna point out Notion Thief stolen.
Oh right. You can tell how interested I've maintained my this game.
Oh no!
I will shoot me on Notion Thief for 2.
Notion Thief a shot.
Cool. And pass turn.
Hey, it's Swagthos. Or not Swagthos, Duck's Mantle. Swagthos the other thing.
Those are two very different cards.
I will swing for 3.
Oh, the sweet release. I die.
Okay.
All right. Fatality.
Oh, there's an Aetherling. Why you gotta be so far away, Aetherling?
Hey, there's the
Why
other
you
one.
gotta be so?
Oh yeah, that would. Wow, that's.
Oh, wow.
That's a brutal 3 to lose.
That was a lot of very good cards.
Yeah, that was.
But that's what Thief of Sanity does.
Yeah, that's
it takes your sanity.
Brutal card.
So I sided into the mill plan, and the Thief of Sanity was actually doing the most work
Yeah,
for
I was
it.
about to say. Do you actually have mill cards in there?
Oh yeah,
Oh, I have a ton.
His entire sideboard is a transformative sideboard.
That was
It's a
on
mill.
top.
Awesome.
There's the second. There's that.
Oh, yeah, well, still
More
awesome.
of those.
It's just all mill.
There's more.
I'm
there's
actually
that.
disappointed we didn't see more of those.
More,
I really
there's-
wanted to get
there's the
mine
blips.
to ground.
Mom around for like
with
10
30
or
30
something.
cards left in my
Yeah,
deck.
for real. Oh,
That was brutal.
amazing.
Oofda.
Yeah, so that
Yeah.
was a heck of a battle. That was a lot of very powerful counter magic and some fun remand interactions. But I believe that's it for the Ravnican Rumble.
Yeah.
That is indeed it.
That is
We've
our
reached the end.
5-round round robin.
You can get out of this corset.
Hey, you're the one that decided to wear the steampunk corset.
You gotta try things, you know.
Good luck breathing, buddy. Thank you, first of all, to all of you that came in and watched the Ravnican Rumble. This was our first stab at doing this kind of live content from our studio space, and I like to think it went pretty dang well.
Yeah.
I'd like to thank both Chris and Kevin, who's over in the corner, for being our producers the entire day, making sure that everything works properly. Thank you to Hallie for being my partner in crime yet again with doing some sweet table friend action. Thank you to Eric, of course. Thank you to Mary/Amara over in the corner. Thank you to Henry further in the corner. And thank you to Simon. You already got a thank you for playing in this Ravnican Rumble.
Only get one.
Thank you, Jordan, as well, for being table buddy along with me.
All the memes. It's all I can do. Don't let your memes be dreams, kids.
Please let them be dreams.
Oh, boy.
I believe that's going to do it unless you got something further to talk about, Chris or Alan.
Nope. Tune in tomorrow for CK Plays from this very studio space, although it will probably look a little different. And then the Chalice 2 weeks from now.
Woo! Yeah, we've got CK Plays tomorrow where, what do you think, Guilds Limited again?
Yeah.
It's kind of great. Guilds Limited is real fun.
It's very good. It's real good.
So we're doing a bunch of Guilds Limited tomorrow, and then we've got Modern on Thursday.
Yes.
Yeah, I remembered this time.
And then this weekend, on Saturday, is a Rags to Riches from our Ballard location, which we will also be streaming.
Big ol' Popper tournament, and then we've got our usual streaming schedule next week, followed by the Chalice, as we said, on Saturday. The Chalice, for those of you that don't know, is an 8-person charity tournament. It's got folks from all over the Magic community. We've got folks like Josh Lee Kwai from Command Zone. We've got the Professor from Southern Community College. We've got James from Loading Ready Run. We have Michelle Rapp. We have Ashlyn Rose. We have Chris Van Meter from Guard Kingdom. We have Jerry Thompson. And we have Kenji Newmont the Nummy. I believe I actually got all 8, and I think that's the first time I've nailed it. Thank you, Kevin, for giving me the thumbs up. I have done this list several times, and that's the first time I've nailed it. Fantastic.
The dabbing.
Of course. I'm old. I think that's everything for us. So we'll leave you with the rest of your afternoon. Thank you so much for tuning in.
Bye.